Hi everyone from the Hugs.TF stream. Welcome to our casters Admirable and
Ice
Peter.
cream!
Ice cream!
Hello
And
again.
and camera is John. And we have got a NA versus EU show match featuring a all-stars mix of EU gentlemen and Froyo. And I will now leave it to the established casters to quickly run that down, and we may say a quick thing about the event, and then I think we'll be off.
I cannot believe that you have sabotaged EU's dreams like this. It was supposed to be an NA mix team, but you just went and got Fruyotech.
I may
What are
have
you doing
slightly
to
dropped the
us?
ball there, I'll be absolutely honest. I thought we were going to be okay, but now I'm not feeling so sure. I mean, Saloon must be buzzing right now.
Still a chance to get your bets on. They haven't gone live yet. But Beater, who is your money on?
Well, probably the safe money is just sort of picking the established team as opposed to the European mixed team. But I will say, Vertec is not even the best American team anymore. I think they lost to EVL in the regular season, so they're kind of bad. So I think the Europeans will take it, and the Europeans really need to step it up because yesterday they got crushed. So
The
my
Grills.
money is on good old Euros.
Yeah, the girls' game didn't go so well for the EU. The NA girls were absolutely on form. They just showed absolute dominance. And I'm kind of hoping now, obviously, Fribs was playing for the EU team, and now we're hoping that her other half, Jason, the Kato man, comes in and kicks the door down and shows those naughty NA boys what's happening.
Well, they say behind every great man is a great woman. So does that mean we're screwed?
I hate to think that might be the case, but I'll quickly run down what we're doing this for. This is all part of the Game Blast weekend for Special Effect, a great charity based in the UK that do work providing disability aids for gamers specifically, and they set up loads of ways for disabled gamers to get into playing their favorite games, which it gets them into inclusion, it helps rehabilitation, and yeah, sorry, and we've done this for a couple of years, and at this point we are £2,500 up. We have done absolutely incredible this year.
Woo!
And the donations have been incredible, and keep them coming in. We'll make sure we read loads later, and I'm going to leave it to you now.
All
If
right.
you want to make a donation, you can just scroll down there in the Twitch description. And I just blew the cobwebs out of my wallet and donated $20. It's that easy, guys. So get involved. You can also find the link, I think, over on the Hugs.TF website. But I just love an opportunity like this, Beer, to see how much money I can make people give to a good cause. I'm going to really hit this hard, Beer. It's going to be brutal. We're not even going to talk about TF2. It's
Oh,
going
it's
to
just going to be
scream
all about the
donate.
money. Yeah.
Yeah.
Donate money to the poor kids. But why don't you take us through the European lineup real quick? We've already talked about Furotech. It's completely... actually, I'll go through Furotech real quick. It's Banny, Clockwork, Free State, Muma, Ninja, Nick, and Patty. Complete roster. No big surprises there. But who's on the European team?
Okay, right now in Mumble we have a little bit of a mix between Perilous and Nerd Rage. So we got Ast and Dalash playing Scout. Ast, what a beast, he's going to carry us. He's the EU Clockwork. We're going to have Drac on Roamer, Captain on Pocket, Cadis playing Demoman, and the King of Squirrels playing Medic. It's a real toxic lineup there, so... well, actually, Koss is probably the only toxic player there, so maybe it'll be alright. Not too many AIDS Brits. I think we might have a chance.
Yeah, all the H-Bit got cut for this mix. They're just not wholesome enough, I guess. We have Mumblecom, so we don't want it to be too toxic, I suppose, which is a shame. But oh well.
They basically got rid of the worst parts of Perilous. You know, no Sideshow, no Toxic Silentes, Spud. I don't know about that kid, man. He's good. He's just not as good as Cadis, you know, so you had to make that swap in there. But then, of course, on the Nerd Rage side, we got rid of Toxic Tony, no Stark here, and no Happy Cool because, wow, that kid's garbage, right?
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure this is the EU Dream Team.
Yeah, pretty much.
I forgot about Permzilla. See, he's so forgettable, man.
Oh, yeah,
Exactly.
Koss
Koss
is-
is clearly the better medic.
Yeah, for sure. Like, I don't know. I don't have actually the stats to back this up, but I feel like Koss is the medic who has the most kills and the least deaths in Europe at the moment. He's had a really good season, at least stat-wise, and he's just done so well in all the maps and just almost never dies. He even had one map where he didn't die at all, so he just spent like the last minute sitting in spawn, like a real pussy.
Man, it's all about the stats. It's all about the stats. Right now, we're having a little issue getting back into the STV since they changed the map. Of course, our technical wizards are working on that, but you know what time it is. It's time to donate, guys. Head on down to that big fat donate button, click it, and it's all done through Twitch alerts. You can pay with PayPal. Very easy, very painless. You know, it's all going to a good cause here. And if you're wondering about the special effect charity, whilst we have a little bit of downtime, why not head over to the Hugs.TF website? And there's a quick 2-minute video there, real heartwarming stuff, to give you an idea of exactly what the charity are doing, but really creating these kind of custom technical solutions to help disabled gamers, you know, get into gaming, and give them like a real outlet and help them enjoy what we enjoy about gaming. It's pretty incredible. Only take 2 minutes of your time. Watch that, and you will just your heart will melt. Your heart will melt, and you'll feel compelled to donate.
Absolutely, it's a really good cause, and I think I've seen a lot of charities actually, well, a lot of fundraisers benefit this charity too. So it's a proven good charity. So definitely do donate all that you can spare. It's really appreciated. So let's talk a little bit about the game here we have coming up. So it's for your take against sort of, let's just say, the two best parts of the two best teams in Europe. So we will be starting off on Process, at least it was before the STV got disconnected, and it's going to be on an American server first. How much do you think that will play in as a factor? It will, obviously, to some degree, but you know, if the European team is just that much better, it won't matter, right?
That is possible, but you know the drill, man. For these show matches, we've had so many of them. It's like everybody comes in like EU, NA, we're number one, and then it's you always have that excuse if you lose the map, if you lose like your home map, you really don't have a leg to stand on. But like if you're the European team playing in the NA server and doesn't go well for you know it's the ping, man, no problem. And I've always said that the EUs should just play in like a New York server. It's probably the fairest, considering just how vast North America is when you got those West Coast players having to play on 100 ping or whatever in their own continent. But I'm not going to get into that right now. The ping is definitely a huge factor, especially for those projectile classes. You know how that feels. It's horrible. It's like playing in treacle or something, but it's going to be tricky. Like imagine trying to roll out and process with that 150 ping or whatever. Might affect you.
Yeah, I don't know. Some players seem almost immune to it. Like I've seen Mike just doesn't matter. He's just too good, right? And receives Shadowburn. They just hit ridiculous air shots and get 5 kills. No problem at all. So it does seem like if you're just good enough, at some point, it almost doesn't matter because I don't know. You're just like in the Matrix and you know the game so well that you can still hit shots. And either way, on Scout it should matter very little. And I don't know. Oh yeah, Admirable, you can't join the server. There's only one STV shot. So, and then John will set up the relay. So that's how that's going to work.
Wow, it's my first time. I have no idea what's happening. But yeah. Also, like a lot of these players have. Well, I suppose Pootis is maybe the most capped show match player here, so he knows what to expect. He's going to be marshalling his team here. Like, it doesn't make sense as playing as the team with the ping disadvantage to really try and play a really super DM-based game, like taking loads of one-on-ones and stuff. You got to try and engineer those team fights so we can make the ping factor less damaging or detrimental. What's up? Loris?
I don't know who that was. It didn't sound like Loris.
No, we just got bombed.
Yeah. I will say, so I think there's two big factors here. Like one, the ping, obviously. I think Americans will even be more accustomed to hyping. Europe is all pretty centralized. That's fine. But the second one is that these are all gamers, and it's pretty early in America, right? Like, I had just assumed that they all stayed up to 5 a.m. and then now they just had to wake up after getting 3 hours of sleep. So they all be super groggy. They won't know what hit them. You know, that could be a factor. It's definitely much more prime time for Europe than it is for Americans.
Yeah, like the real miracle here is that we actually got the Americans on, because I know in the past some of these Showmatch type events have fallen down. Or maybe it was, what was it? Remember the GGG Cup before Ice Series where the Yanks just like didn't show up? So, gimmicks, guts and glory. Luckily, they've managed to get 6 players on here. And it's not even a mixed team, it's the entirety of Frutech, so credit to their professional organisation. I've actually finally made it into STV, Peter. Can you believe it?
Oh my god. How did that happen? I don't even see the connect info.
I just went back to the original one, the relay.
So just retry. Cool.
But I can see, yes, these players are lining up. It is going to be process map 1. I'm seeing Frutech in blue. The Europeans haven't even arrived yet, so could be already over. Pretty one-sided game here, 6 versus 0.
That's a pretty good advantage.
My money's in North America, yeah.
Don't think Nerd Rage would push on it, but it's still a pretty good advantage.
Oh, shots fired.
Oh, well. Let's see.
Can you tell me something, Peter? Like,
sure.
Am I right in saying that Dr. Phil is in England for this event?
Yeah, he actually traveled all the way over there to just be Danish and hang out and pick up girls.
What is that all about? Oh, has he got a little love interest?
I have no idea.
Please, Dr. Phil interview. If you spam it in Twitch chat, they have to do it. We have to get Dr. Phil in here for a post-mortem or even an interview now whilst we're waiting. But I just saw his face on the website and then I saw his name on Steam. He's like in England or in the UK or something. I was like, damn, that's dedication right there.
Yeah, he even missed an official with Lego against Full Tilt to go to England. So he's actually been there for quite a while. Like, he's going to be there for almost a week, I think. Maybe even more.
Yeah, I can slightly weigh in on that one, actually. I was there whilst he was watching the Lego game, and I don't think I've ever seen a man backseat game more in my life.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure that was tough for him.
He was like a dad at a football match. It was quite hilarious.
He should have been taking notes, man. The Mill was schooling him on how to play Devil Man.
I believe he had some words to say about that, but maybe that'll be worth asking him.
I heard people were calling for his resignation after they saw that the Mill Powerhouse performance. It was like, Doctor Who? Tell him not to bother coming back. Just stay in the UK, mate.
But what would we do with the Danish flag on Lego? Like, we can't have Lego without a single Dane, right? That's just not right. Like, you'd ruin the spirit of the team. So for that reason alone, it's just not worth it.
Very true, very true.
But yeah, you can tell them to ready up. It should be fine. I want to just get this going as soon as possible, so we don't have to talk about different things. Do we know what rule set we'll be using? Is it ESEA or is it the European one?
I think it's European.
EU. All right.
EU.
It is a better rule set. I've watched a few ESEA demos, but so far I've sort of noticed that they play really slowly and often because of the rule set and the maps. So, like, the European rule set is actually better. I used to be sort of neutral on it, but now I definitely favor the European one.
I think it depends. Like, I've definitely flip-flopped on that issue, but like, I don't know. I can see the benefits of both, but yeah, I'm totally biased. Like, we're dyed-in-the-middle EU people. Obviously, we're going to think it's better, but looks like look. Oh, I thought we were going to have a heavy fist fight here. We do see a Pootis heavy in the EU spawn, though. Raising team spirits here, getting everybody hyped for the big show match. I think these guys are going to come out, fighting, man. This is like ETFTL Grand Final for them. This is... Obviously, we don't play for much money in Europe, but it's all about the pride, the prestige, and there's nothing that motivates gamers more than EU versus NA.
Oh god, the Pootis, it's spreading. Now there's 2 Pootis heavies in spawn. Man. I will say, Palace is not as good at Pootis heavy as Sorex is. I saw that originally in ETF12. Sorex is so good at Pootising. Oh god.
It's like a zombie plague here, man. It's just spreading throughout the squad room.
Oh man. I can't see a problem with that at all. I really hope that's gonna be a good thing. Oh, I think we're going live. We are going live. So map 1 here in this EU versus NA show match. First map is process. So we're going to mid here. Muma rolling out. Hey, look, does he have the booties? I think he might have. We'll see. I might be wrong. He's gonna go on the right side just to begin with here. Spam out this, and Patty's actually jumped behind, way behind. So that's already the first kind of bit of strategic action going on. As the rest of the Europeans are just sort of standing on their own side, waiting to see if they can do a sync jump maybe. Actually 2 soldiers from America jump in. Now they're behind in the sewers. But the Americans are cleaning up here. They managed to follow over, and now Clockwork is just getting work done. He's onto the medic here. Almost gets sawed down, but nope, not quite. And wow.
Oh, wow. Ninja Nick survives on like 10 health there. Was gonna get pistoled down by Asp, but the defense came in just in time to keep their medic alive. And Froyotech, North America, looking good on that first middle. Of course, look at the ping differential here. Press that tab button, see that scoreboard. Break your heart, man.
Yeah, we do have the fortunate situation of the highest ping players being the scouts, where it is the least important. So that's good, at least for the Europeans. All the projectile classes have like 100 ping, so that's playable. So we'll see here. We have the heavy coming out from Ast and the sniper from Thalas. They're just doing as much as they can to just hold this last. But here comes the Uber in, very early Uber, not taking any chances. But Clockwork is so far in, and he hasn't been spotted yet. And he's just running around doing free damage pretty much. It's kind of weird to see. But still no kills coming up from Project. They might have to retreat. Clockwork finally gets 1 kill before taking it down himself, but I think it might be too little too late here. The Europeans now manage to just clean up everything that's left of Project.
Oh no, Banny comes in up top late and gets the crushing kill on the combo there as Koss and Kadis both go down. And he saves a little face there for North America after that train wreck of a push. And we do see the Europeans trying to contest Spire here, but it's a dangerous game to play. The numbers are not in their favour, and the heals are coming in here as well, with Ninja Nick just cracking the whip here, pushing his team forward. They've got a huge Uber advantage, and luckily the Europeans get out with 6 still alive here. They've got the EU gimmicks in play, the lashback on Sniper, and Ast now playing Engineer, so this might be enough to hold it off once again.
Yeah, we'll see. They do still have an Uber disadvantage, but you know, you have the high ping power-ish sniper here coming up from Falash. He'll try to. He actually got the view onto a medic, but gets taken down by Benny, who jumped in. And Benny actually gets out alive too, so that's a pick and an Uber advantage. Actually, 2 picks. This is going to be very difficult for Full Tilt and the Europeans, sorry, to hold off. We'll see. There's actually a soldier up top. Doesn't quite get captain yet, but captain's very weak, and just so many people have gone down for the Europeans, and I don't think they'll be able to actually hold this. 1 scout on the point. Manages to cap it out there. Great play by Free State. Clean push.
Yeah, Banny with some nice moves there, jumping up on the little edge and jumping around to catch Koss, and nobody was there to protect him, so both of those pushes, Banny was clinical about getting that med pick and sets up that first round for his team. Still 26 minutes, 30 seconds left.
Do you
to
want to
be
hear
played
European comms on this mid?
Oh wow, thanks for reminding me, man. Let's go! Link that channel.
Right. There's soldiers and demo on the right side.
Left side on top.
Taking top.
Top.
Got it 50.
Soldiers right left.
Got it.
Second soldiers on me, I'm dead.
Scouts on the right side.
Match above on us. Both guys are still on the floor.
They're just trying to play
Stacks.
Back up.
That's
Can
point.
you back out, I have no HP.
Nice, that's all.
I'm out of the fight lately. Only 2 there.
I'm coming choke now, seconds.
Scout took 70. I was taking bounces off you. He's 5,
70.
scout.
I'm choke now. He's dead.
Oh.
So we have Sergeant now, I need to jump
Numbers
back.
on the rock. I have Uber, remember.
Med 2, soldier 100.
Playing back
I'm
and choke.
jumping the med.
Nice, save. Back.
Can you hit it? No. I'm dead.
What's our Ubs?
That was nice.
Yeah, that arrow from Koss there almost cost Ninja Nick to drop his Uber, but he managed to pop just in time as the soldier bombed him there. But the Americans there just barely managing to hold on, just out DMing the European team a little bit there, but they did also have a scout and a medic, which is a really strong combo pair. to have when you're like not very many people up.
It was a really composed play there from Captain and Track. Like, a lot of soldiers would have just jumped in and tried to hope for the best, but they really kind of drew that fight out, made it really tough for Ninja Nick, and they just slowly chipped away at him until he had the pop. And they actually have a little uber advantage here, but they've committed before they have it just yet, but they've managed to keep 6 up as they enter through choke and push Tech back North America on the run here. They just need another 25% in that uber tank before they can pop off, but Koss and Kadis are now moving across the point here. They seem like they just want to cap the point for free here, but if they wait so long, the counter uber could come in, but Banny's not going to take that risk. He's going to sit back and use that defender's advantage. It's 5-on-5 right now, but it is uber versus uber here, Peter.
Yep, indeed, they did manage to get the mid almost for free. They lost the lash, but that was it. So that's completely fine. So now they'll probably just sort of set up. Maybe he'll go sniper. He likes to play sniper. And no,
oh, good call.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he does. So just sort of standard. Clockwork has actually gone sniper as well. So we're sort of settling in here for a good old sniper duel. Clockwork sees a demo man, misses him though. But now they know that Clockwork is a sniper, and I don't think they've spotted Flash yet. So that should be a small advantage for Flash in the sniper duel.
Clockwork, of course, honorary European. He's played so many ETFTL games and carried. He knows about the EU sniper getting. Oh, he gets tagged there down to 1 health. What? How does that even make sense? His overheal must have been decaying.
Yeah.
Or it just wasn't charged up enough.
Yeah. So now it's an even fight. Now they know about the last. Both snipers know about each other. So we'll see. I think it's generally easier to snipe from second point to mid than from mid to second. It's just easier to sort of position yourself. And Falas gets a headshot there by Clockwork, but he gets healed up again, so now we just start over. And I don't think either team will actually do anything, even though a lot of pro players are actually pretty weak here. They're just going to tank all the heals onto Clockwork if they can. Falas, they're docking, using the terrain really well, not getting headshot. But these high ping snipers are kind of scary, right? Because you can do a shot and then you can dodge and then they can still kill you for a little while. So it can be really frustrating sometimes. But on the flip side, the low ping sniper will be able to snipe the other sniper first.
Clockwork seems to be winning the battle of the headshots, but hasn't actually confirmed a kill yet due to those heals being put out by Costa. Now we see the push around here, the little wraparound from Europe as they work their way towards the sewer, try to see if they can catch anyone out there, but they're not going to commit to this. They're probably just, trying to decide exactly how they want to execute, but the Lash is going to peek out there through that roller door, and Muma catches him with a quick
to Koss here. Koss milks the Uber there, very well done. Doesn't pop the Uber. And now they actually pick off Patty here without him popping anything. But Clockwork just walks in and railguns down Cadence. And he actually got out as well. He's so weak now though. Actually does get taken down finally by Captain before the Uber comes in from Ninja Nick. But it looks like the Europeans are actually in a better position here to make this Uber work. But we'll see. Vertex Uber was slightly longer, but this is all just a big DM fight. Benny's so weak, does get taken down. And now we see Free State here fighting a ton of people. I think he will go down. He's being healed, but he's so close to going down. And finally, the captain comes in with a perfectly timed jump in there. And Vertex is just in full retreat.
Oh my god. Free State was doing so much work. Like, he came in after the Uber, or actually, he maybe forced it out. He came in from behind as they were all clustered around the choke there. He was dancing around through sewer, putting damage on multiple targets, but the rest of his team just seemed to dribble there, and European DM, despite the ping, proved too strong. But it's gone a little back and forth here as EU take control of the Spire. They've just lost it as quickly, and it's Uber advantage here for Ninja Nick. He's 50% ahead of Cost. That's like 20 seconds they have to work with and try and execute a push. They've already got Kadis down super low here. Nice arrow from Cost to save his life.
Yeah, really important there. Actually, Benny does go down. Do you want to hear the American comps to see how they deal with this?
Oh, absolutely.
Soldier IT?
Soldier took 60 IT.
Damn, we have huge ad though. I should have gone on that. I forgot about that. I should have rotated back.
You killed Metal, man?
I killed him.
He died.
Sick air shot too, man. I didn't really... I didn't like make it that known. I just kind of said it.
I have the... I wonder if he'll die to that trap.
God, I love Snipe.
Welp.
Demo's choke. And soldier. Trap on left choke.
Watch a Spire sniper.
Soldier took 180.
Med's pinned on the left
Something
wall.
sure.
Soldier in on our sniper.
Is there
They're walking through choke. Uma.
It's 38.
Demo just took 50.
Okay.
Demo took 90.
Scout sewer.
There's 2 in sewer. Get away from sewer.
I'm gonna rotate out of IT here. Actually, are they? They're not pushing?
Demo walking through. They're in.
have a sniper or no?
No. Their
Come on,
med's already
demo.
taken
Demo's hurt. Demo's
90.
hurt. Dead.
Med took 100.
Soldier took 75 right there.
The med has 20 health right
Soldier
now.
100.
They
use.
I'm probably
Use.
gonna might need
We
We good. Got on
Chasing
point.
choke.
Scout's in
Oh,
IT,
he's
leaving.
That's
we're
it.
fighting choke.
Scouts
Two
IT.
Fight him with 3 o'clock. Fight him
It's
with
like
fight him
full.
with- Nice.
Scout's
Come
on
forward.
me.
Just come forward.
Soldier's in the bone.
Hazen.
Took 60.
Nice job. 2 up. Let's stack.
Wow. Europe getting decimated there by the North American powerhouse, or former powerhouse that is Tech.
Yeah, even after Vanny forgot about the Uber advantage there for a little bit, it still sort of worked out for them in the end. The Europeans jumped in pretty aggressively there, and it almost worked, but just barely didn't manage to eke out an advantage as the Ubers came in, and then they got pushed back. But we'll see. Ninja Nick has an Uber advantage, but it's not the biggest advantage in the world, so if the Americans are too slow, they might not be able to actually do anything with it. We'll see. I'm sure they know about this advantage. They're actually going to go lobby, and sort of the normal pushes go lobby left and just Uber in. They're going to go with Clockwork and Vanny, so the 2 superstars is getting Ubered in here, but everyone retreating back into spawn, so if they can get enough time on the point, they can really punish this, but no time on the point so far. But everyone's in spawn from the Europeans. This is so weird. Oh my god. Finally, actually, we do get some kills coming out, but it's still kind of even, and Cos is about to have Uber, so there's no way Protec can capture this point now. Now the Uber comes out from Cos, and they do get a few picks. There's one soldier behind. They know about him, so like he'll just have to get out. He actually gives away Muma, who was hiding up there. Aw, that's sad. He actually hits a pipe onto Cos and gets it. Ooh, so big.
What's Captain doing? Captain just baits him out, goes into spawn to regen, and then just leaves his medic there. Total breakdown in communication, I think, but cost pays the price.
I'm sure that would have probably not have happened with Permzilla. I guess they don't quite have the synergy
He'd still be
between
at
cars.
spawn.
Yeah. See, the Europeans actually try to push into mid here, but they'll get debuffed pretty quickly. Cos has not been building Uber for a long time either, so it should be even Ubers, but Protec actually has an Uber advantage. Oh, and Clockwork kills Cos, so never mind the Uber advantage. Just no medic at all. But Captain does a big bomb into choke here, but actually gets piped down by Muma, who doesn't even... Oh, he does die, but that's it. I thought everyone was about to die, so now it's just all about whether or not Ash can actually kill everyone on Sniper. Oh, and he misses the shot. That's sad. There was even a soldier bomb that didn't get anything. Hits Clockwork with a headshot, but Clockwork was buffed and just returns to fire.
This is a painful round to watch for fans of European TF2. Cost 3 back-to-back medic deaths here. Oh, this is tough. Clockwork is punishing him. And North America moving forward here. We see the pop-off from Ninja Nick as bodies drop all around him. They're going to just flash it on and off on the point here. It's all into Lash and Ash to try and do something, but they can't close the distance. And the odds are just too stacked against them. That's going to be 2-0 to North America here. Froyotech doing work. Apparently, it's a show match. You know, it's supposed to be for fun, Peter, but this is just brutal.
Yeah, they're taking it very seriously. They're definitely playing to win, and that is how I like it. I don't want to see them derp too much. Just a little derp here and there is good, but I do like that they're taking it somewhat seriously. So here we go. We will see Katus just on his own medkit, and everyone from Protec are just hanging out on their own side. Now finally they jump Katus. Actually 2 soldiers does it, but actually it's the scouts that come in from behind, as everyone from Nerd Rage in Europe was just turned around. And they do get a lot of kills, and they're just going to be able to clean everyone up. Katus is... It looks like he actually got out alive, but that's the only survivor.
Clockwork on a 4K, that mid, following up on that double soldier bomb. That is just his bread and butter there. Shredding those EU nerds, and now they're back on last year. Cost didn't survive that, so he's at a huge 80-90% Uber disadvantage here, and that gives Banny so much time to come up with a plan. I am going to listen to what he has to say.
Buffing our scouts.
Demo's
We should
left.
go. We should like walk in right or something.
There's always a
There's a
sniper.
call a sniper.
He's not here. He's on left. You can come in right.
Okay, I'm
Med's
there.
in spawn.
Scouts
Yeah, he's
pushing
top
the
left.
shot air.
He took 65.
Soldier's up.
Scout's
He
hurt
took
left.
another
Two up
40.
top.
Scout roll out.
Soldier's
Yeah,
up.
he's on me on
I'm
the
pushing
on
the
Behind you
low.
free.
20 health.
Soldier's still up top.
Do I need to leave? I'm lobbying right now.
No, Matt's
I'm
killing
lobby.
people.
I'm coming in left.
Sniper's dead. Can you hear
Freeze
me?
on point.
Oh, never mind. I think we're just gonna win.
Nice. Where'd the guy kill you, Mama?
Pushed me behind rollouts.
There you go. There you have it. Clockwork had like 7 or 8 kills that round, from middle on to last, and they find themselves another round without response 3-0 as we go here to middle number 4 with less than 15 minutes left here.
Yeah, the Europeans are going to have to sort of speed up their game here and actually win a bit. They want to have any chance of just even looking good here. Clockwork actually eats a big sticky from Pootis at the very beginning here, so maybe that's going to be enough to just not enable him to do a lot here in mid. But actually, Clockwork already does get a kill along with Free State, and now the rest of the Europeans are just in full retreat. They had the last on Sniper on that mid, but like he's just done almost nothing so far this game. Maybe he's not used to the ping, or maybe he's just not being given enough room. And now a bunch of people actually just jumping. Oh my god, just completely crushes everyone.
It's a crumble. The throw is real here.
Yeah, Benny's
I do
hiding
believe-
up top behind here. I don't think he's been spotted. Now he has. But he gets the first rocket onto Captain here. And now he has some help too coming in form of the rest of his team. So both soldiers jumped the point. And now they're even an Uber and just too much time on the point. So that mid was just really brutal.
EU confirmed throwing for skins on Saloon.tf. That's alright guys, as long as you donate all your ill-gotten gains to Hugs.TF. You can find that donate button just at the bottom of the Twitch description or on Hugs.TF. But on to this mid, and Cates is there really early. Muma's walking into middle right side, picks up the pills. He's still slightly weaker than Cates, but no one is going to follow up on that. The scouts of EU both drop onto the floor here. It looks like they want to pressure a little bit across the point, but Banny's there with the heals, just keeping them at bay. And again, Drac versus Paddy in that PC area, but it's ended in a stalemate as both soldiers survive. Paddy won it last time, but EU have lost Ast here. Captain is playing Scout now?
Oh,
It's all
they're running
changed
the
here.
double scout sniper combo.
Ah, yeah.
Oh yeah, if you have high ping, right? That's just what you do. That's kind of smart, or at the very least interesting. But so far, Thalas has not really been pulling his weight on sniper. He's definitely not been worth it, I don't think. So maybe not the best plan. I don't know. Do we want to hear the Europeans' comms as we go into what could be the very last moments of this match?
Trigger warning, if you're allergic to salt, please close your ears now.
Scout's in lobby, don't fear. Oh, for fuck's sake! I just opened like 5 tabs by accident.
What are you doing? You're opening tabs.
I just opened tab and closed my Chrome by accident, then I reopened it and just reopened every tab. So now I've got like 500 ping as it loaded all these websites.
All the full tilt players at the top, all the nerd races at the bottom.
Irish players also have projectiles, you know.
Demo down.
Nice.
Oh, they
We
might
should
be right.
probably build. We have like even, like slight advantage.
We should
We're not
fucking push,
building.
dude. We should just say fuck it, get this over with.
No, we have one good push at least, like saving grace.
I was wondering where my man Drac
Okay, this is throwing.
I'm going for a large cock play.
Oh,
Here I
God.
go.
We're both
Okay,
gonna
that was
die.
done. Oh, we should have there, but do that now.
I died on second team.
There's no lobby.
We almost have Uber, you know.
They're pushing the lobby.
Follow, we need spam there. Or
That's it.
Soldier got 100.
I took 120.
They're on top. They got
they used.
Probably need Uber here. I used the sniper there.
Yeah. There's one guy behind.
There's
I'm pretty
something,
sure.
yeah, something on top.
And do it
So
behind,
just
do it behind,
wait.
do it behind.
So that.
Oh,
There's the thing behind.
he's 37.
I think so.
I think that was Scott, right? He killed me. He's up right.
Oh, he went out. Let's push.
Alright.
It should go well. I'm doing it.
I'm on last.
Okay, I'll push as well. Scott's close to roll out. Told you as well. I can't get out. Half an hour, dude.
I'm going for a hero
Yeah,
play.
just
Just not push. I'm not feeling the push.
Okay, fuck it, I'm getting hammered then.
Sniper's on lobby, he's buffed.
Net range.
don't really like jumping in these cards with 120 ping, you know? I have a sniper. I'm 10 HP.
It's not pressing lobby.
I'm gonna go play with heals like they do all the time.
Sniper's up left. Sniper as well.
They always fucking buff.
There are stickies on top, like top lobby.
Jeremy! Oh my god, he's
Where's the sniper?
lobby left now. They're
Those
all
left as
campus
well.
lobby.
Oh my god.
This seems like a good position.
I think they're looking at
Oh, they're in left.
Oh, we have Uber.
the sniper as well.
I use the sniper.
I should go up. I'll keep sticking a point like I've done for the entire game. Alright,
They're
lads.
all chasing me.
Point is
Demo's
fucking.
going for the medic frag.
Point is sticky as a motherfucker.
Up into.
I go for arrows.
We have a chance of holding this.
Wait,
Fuck
what?
is going on?
Yeah, how did they fucking do that?
That was like the worst.
I got pushing.
Come on,
The
the
scout in last? Or, no, that was an arrow.
Static 70. Mid to.
Nice, dude.
We
Get
lose.
back.
No.
What a shame.
Moon was a god.
What a play.
We're out of a job here. The EU commentary, the Mumblecom banter is. They might be terrible at TF2, but they are definitely entertaining me.
Yeah, top-notch banter there. We just see Drag hitting an amazing medic air shot, causing the medic to crater, and then Mumu just backcaps and ends the game. Just as the Europeans were talking trash about how shit the Uber was. Good stuff.
That's got to be worth a donation, guys, you know, to a good cause. I just read in Twitch chat there's a suggestion that if we hit the £3,000 sterling mark, I think it's the Queen's money we're using here, that there'll be a Dr. Phil interview. I don't know if that's guaranteed, but consider it. That's a good incentive, right? Dr. Phil, live on the mic.
Yeah? Like, is there any other more noble reason to want to donate? Like, I hear some kids really need this money, but really we all want that Dr. Phil interview. So, if we get there, we'll definitely set that up for you. But we'll see. I'm looking at the logs. Do you want me to post them in Mumble so we can talk about them real quick?
Yeah, definitely do. I even see the server info for the next map, which will be the EU map, of course. Please stay with us, European viewers. You may have just lost 5-0, but it's a best of 3. But yeah, I can see these logs now, and
Alright.
it's kind of one-sided. Looking at the team stats, 75 frags versus 47, 25k damage versus 23k, 11 overcharges versus 5, 4 mids versus 1. It's just all NA here.
Yeah, I guess the interesting sort of part is, like, we see Ast top damaging for the Europeans, so that's a scout on high ping, so that's sort of expected. Bandy top damaging, I heard he's a pretty good pocket. And then Clockwork going 24 and 10 on mostly, well, not mostly sniper, but quite a bit of sniper. Actually, he's only 5 and 4 on sniper, but whenever he played sniper, we just saw him get so many buffs. And just him and Falas, whenever they played sniper against each other, it was just all about who could get the most buffs and then play it out. And Falas went 3 kills and 8 deaths on sniper, so that definitely didn't work at all.
We did hear a little bit of insight whenever we had the NA comms. Clockwork was like, I love Sniper. And I think he was saying that sincerely, you know, like he genuinely does love Sniper. Maybe he doesn't get a chance to play it normally. But then Talash, equally, when the game was over or ending, he was complaining about they always have buffs. You know, it's like he's ridiculing them for playing better TF2 than them. Salty Europeans. You're a try-hard man, oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah, that's just a classic, if I'm losing, blame it on something. You know, if they're better than me, they're try-harding, and if they're worse than me, they're newbies. It's good stuff.
Drax seemed to get in, you know, the worst of it. He got a bit of a pound in there, went 6 for 3 for 17. Obviously has the ping disadvantage, playing a projectile class and being that throwaway roamer class. He suffered very much so, but he did actually hit 2 air shots. Captain with 3 and Banny with 3, and Paddy, no air shots, man. I thought this kid was like a b-ball king playing on his home turf. That's like moral victory for EU, pretty much.
I don't know, maybe it's because people in b-ball actually airstrafe, and that's what he's used to. Europeans just don't.
Oh yeah, I think you've hit the nail on the head there. But now that these European players have been exposed to North American TF2, they may have figured out the magic that is the air strafe. We've got new info right now. Are you on the
yeah,
new
just
server?
retry. It's the same relay.
This John kid, he knows what's up.
Indeed. Yeah, it's actually they're almost all on the server here, and now we see the glorious 164 ping coming up from Free State. So this is definitely a European server, and Captain back to his normal 15 ping. So I'm expecting some big stuff out of the both soldiers here from Europe, but especially Captain. Captain is an absolute beast. And he was
Captain
actually
Fanboy here, Captain Fanboy.
maybe, but he deserves it.
You've watched all his demos, hunting for frags, hunting for air shots. Come on, man, admit it.
I spent hours upon hours. Yep. Just trying to bring glory to Captain.
Every Captain demo is like a frag reel, though. Maybe not that last map, in fairness, but yeah, the kid's pretty sick. I'm agreeing with what you're saying here. Is Laura still with us on Mumble?
Yeah, man, I'm here.
I'm interested, like, what's the atmosphere right now in the Hugs.TF house after that brutal EU massacre?
I'm not gonna lie, friend, we've got a lot of Europeans in this house, and we're not too happy at the moment. I'm going to go in there and I'm going to rile them up for this game because maybe the energy was a little bit lacking both in chat and in the house. Maybe Cadus couldn't quite feel the energy. So I'm going to go rattle them up. I'm going to go beat them with a stick for a little bit,
get,
see whether
like,
I can get some.
A Mexican wave going on the camera or something, you know? We need like some sort of cheerleading to just get Twitch chat going, get the players going, and get EU's dreams back on track.
Yeah, man, I got the strobe lights out. We'll start the small rave. It'll be absolutely fine. I'm just going to get the energy up in there. I think maybe that's what Jason and the boys need to probably actually bring it home for us and take us to the third map, which I'm going to probably say would have to be EU because that's the way we'll win.
Do we know what the third map's going to be or what server it's going to be on?
I'll be honest, friend. We only knew what the second map was around 10 minutes ago. So we'll see what we feel. Maybe we'll do a straw poll.
Maybe a donation incentive there if you want an EU map, an NA map. What's the total at right now? I can't run this stream at the same time.
Just under £2,700.
And what's the deal with this Dr. Phil interview at 3K? Is that real? Is that going to happen?
Absolutely real. If you want a Dr. Phil interview, him sat at this computer talking to you all, 3K by the end of the second or third map.
And you know, it's going to be a no-holds-barred interview. We're going to talk about his love interests, why he's there in the UK at Hugs.TF,
Yeah.
who he's got his eye on.
His imminent cut from LEGO after their victory against Full Tilt. Everything. Grill him as much as you will.
Fantastic.
Yeah, he's going to get grilled, all right. All right, Peter, press that tab button and tell me, what do you think of these pings right now? Is this fair? I don't think it's fair.
It's obviously not fair, and that's why it's a good show. So I think the Americans are about to get a bit of their own medicine here. I will be bold and say they're going to get actually 2 rounds off of Clockwork just hitting everything on Sniper for some reason, even on high ping. But that's all they're going to get, as we're about to go live here. And come on, yours, please slaughter them, please. We've finally gone live. Second map here. The Europeans lost the first map 5-0 against Froyotech. But I believe, and I never stop believing.
In the nicest possible way, you know, leave no one alive, please. Just slay them and their families and their pets. Here we go. Vanny's dancing around as Scout on the point here, playing to his ping. He's going to be playing the hit scan class here, and he's trying to take a fight with Ast, and does actually pistol him down here to save his co-worker. Now they're stuck at elbow though. This is kind of brutal. Cross has dropped off, but Paddy comes in from the drop down. Cross actually gets just stunned into the wall there. Paddy claims that frag, but we actually see both NA soldiers now playing Scout just because of their pings.
Benny's actually on mid. Midpoint barely gets capped out there, but Benny completely got the drop on the Scout there. Benny eventually does go down to Captain. Captain already getting 3 kills here on this mid. So you can already see the ping making a big difference here. He's in his own element now. But both medics did go down, and I don't think we see a crit from either one. No, we don't. So no shenanigans or anything. It's just all about how you play the flank. And the Europeans are actually all in the flank right now. Just playing it really aggressively, maybe trying to get someone behind. Benny's definitely looking for it though, and there's even a demo trying to sticky the doors. But Benny being super aggressive there, that was a bit surprising. But now Frotek are just running in really aggressively here. There's actually a Scout that's really far in. Doesn't get the medic or anything though, and that was that Patty? Yeah, it was. Oh no, I've never seen
playing
Patty play scout
soldier
before.
is getting forced back towards choke here. EU seem to be just stabilising it on middle, and it looks like Tech, representing the great continent of North America, are going to just retreat, wait for that Paddy respawn. Whose team comms do you want to hear right now, Peter?
Let's hear the Europeans once again.
Don't choke. Let's go, buddy.
Getting ammo. Anyone watching drop? Yeah.
Some gameplay, I guess.
Stay on me. Should we just trade?
Yeah, just fuck it, trade it.
Okay.
Alright, call it, because I'm blind.
Oh, sniper lobby.
Just shoot around.
You squared after.
There, soldier coming choke.
Like
I'm gonna jump top behind.
Without
Alright.
on, we can't help you at all. I'm just trying to control it. I don't have eyes drop down at all.
I'm in the lobby, Scott's chasing me.
We're one down though, we really can't help you.
Yeah. That's one now.
So does poking there.
It could be dropped.
That.
That's not dropped.
I'm dead.
Let's watch
Those
that.
guys up top behind, they were both chasing me. What the fuck?
Okay, let's go 5v5.
Let's fucking go.
They're like back on second now.
Close shot, close shot.
There was sticky eagles. No,
It is a
Close
zone.
grenade.
Close
Benny's
spot.
out. Scout's out.
Need to come and choke.
Goal is destroyed. On top.
Got that.
He started top
Fucking
before
us.
small.
We can't.
Go in, Drag, go in.
I'm going.
Them is sticking out, I can't get it.
Let's
Let's
Nice.
close.
Oh!
That's
Ah, Drag baby boy.
Clean up.
One more.
Oh,
Put 80.
Easy clean
Go
up.
from
play
the
with
Is
it.
that now?
More Spectre. Just gonna stand on point. Doubt will do anything.
I'm coming soon.
I thought Drak might have left it too late there, but he finds a triple frag there, just
Almost
like
a
that.
fourth too. Yeah, he got Moomer down to 2 HP as well, and Moomer almost died to fall damage, but just barely managed to get onto the point. Actually, Bandy takes down Falas in overextending in lobby. The Europeans do have an Uber advantage. I don't think they're going to care that Falas is down. I think they'll just go into main here. Looks like, yeah, they just want to take basically everyone in here. So, gonna be flashing Uber a lot. There's actually a Pyro here that they have to deal with. So far, not killing him at all. But they do get in just fine. Captain with a nice little air shot there. Takes down Free State. So now it looks like everyone will just slowly start to melt here as Captain is just doing absolute work. And yep, just too much for the Americans to deal with here. So I think it's worth noticing actually that what the Americans have done is that they put everyone with the highest ping on Scout and the people with the lowest ping on Soldier.
Yeah, it's just smart. Definitely trying to nullify that ping disadvantage. But wow, Captain has woken up here with his usual 5 ping or whatever it is he plays on. He just hit like 4 directs for 4 frags there on last. But here we go on to middle number 2. And there's still 25 minutes, 30 seconds left to be played. We see the lash being launched in the air there. Has to get the heals from Cost. No one really taking control of the high ground. Or EU now, they're starting to work their way up, but they're kind of taking 2 fights here. Drag survives at Big Door pretty weak, but look at the North Americans all blubbed up here around their medic. Their health is slightly behind the Europeans, but no one wants to take the fight. Everyone's trying their hardest to stay alive. Drag eventually goes down there to the focus fire, but now EU are getting slammed. They just kind of got out-positioned, outplayed a little bit, but the lash is coming in behind. He's on to Ninja Nick, gets the pick. The pop comes out from Cost, so even though they're slightly outnumbered with the combat classes here, they do have that brief window of invulnerability. They're trying to isolate some players
Once
here.
again
Flash
coming in from behind. Just the flanks here from Falash. Cost does eventually go down to Free State Shotgun, but Falash with a huge 4K there. Just the big flanks coming up from the Europeans and the Uber that they got, and Ninja Nick died with 97%. Just really close mid here. A great show put on by the Americans, but Falash once again getting another pick, and looks like Clockwork might get taken down as well. Actually, he receives an arrow, so he's safe. But very close mid.
Yeah, 2 different styles are coming out as well. Like just the NA strategy just seemed to like be to blob up and play together, whilst the Europeans were trying to like work the flank and the combo at the same time. But that play from Thalash was instrumental in winning that for them. Banny's gone down here. He's not going to be up for another 15 seconds. So EU looking to push here. I'm gonna.
Falash actually managed to overextend there and get taken down. Clockwork does die in return here. Just now it's actually the demo goes down as well, and Free State. So just again the flank from the Europeans just overwhelming here, and then when their combo pushes, they just envelop them and just flank them. It's really interesting to see. The Europeans, they might even try to push here, even though they have a slight Uber disadvantage. I think Ninja Nick will to be just fine here. And I don't think the Europeans will actually push either. So they're going to just slow down. Now we're going to see the last on Sniper again. Hopefully he can do better. Oh! Yep, he can. Just already manages to do better than he did on the last map. So we'll see. There's actually two people in... there's actually a scout behind in Riverside. That's Paddy with a nice flank here. But Captain, once again, is just doing so much work as the rest of his team just walk onto the point and cap it. So, yeah, the big Uber drop there coming out from Ninja Nick. Didn't see that sniper coming at all.
So Lash, doing it for the kids. I think people on Twitch chat are looking for NA comms, so let's hear their plan on middle.
But we're not really like... I don't really know what's going on mids.
That's right.
He fell the ground.
I'm up right, I'm up right, I'm right.
I'm coming up
They're all
right.
up
They're
left.
left. I'm on their mid.
Okay,
I'm dead. Med's hit on the ground.
Demo took 75.
That's the
Med's
I pushed the
dead.
demo to the low ground.
I'm dead.
Soldier's dead.
Keep dying the soldier problem.
2v2.
125
2v.
on their scout.
Scout down.
Scout's dead. Soldier's, I don't know his health right
Down,
now.
it's soldier
Just
demo.
1v2.
Full, he's full.
Jesus.
I'm up with Nick.
Killed one idiot.
Let's get into mid now. Let's go through big door.
Yeah, no, this is, this
Kills
is...
the
They're
big
up
door.
top on right. Soldiers on our choke.
I'm jumping the soldier. He's jumping up. He took 100.
Scout's
Big
taking
out, big
You're
door.
right.
Oh, he took
It's
another
fine, I got
30.
you.
We're in, we're in.
On their side. Their soldier peek
Oh,
out
they
hurt.
took 30.
Their
Scout
side.
took 70?
Soldier's dead. They're all
Jumping
hurt.
hurt. Demo's on us. Demo's
I'm
hurt.
like
Demo's
faking to
hurt.
go behind them. I'm behind
Scout
them.
took 40 on ground.
I'm
He's in their
chasing
elbow, in
weak.
their elbow still, in their elbow.
Yeah, you're all weak.
Oh, he
He's
got
out.
out big door. They're down demo, you should keep going.
Yeah, Med's up top. I might catch him.
Scout's under?
Med's
Toss
hurt.
is hurt. Yeah,
Med's
it is.
hit. We lost both soldiers for it though. Soldiers behind point, 130.
Those are choke.
130.
He's
Jump
following
in.
me.
He took 50.
He took 90.
Watch for scout now.
Scout's
Scout-
hit.
He's
Scout here,
holding
scout
you.
here.
I'm dead.
Just two.
So why-
Demo and
Those are
soldier.
respawns.
Okay.
Lobby's trapped.
Peeking lobby. It's
We're
river, it's
advantaged.
trapped, it's river.
You wanna go lower with it?
Make
I'm
sure
gonna
we
get
have
Come
from
our
lower,
arms.
demo scout.
Yeah.
Buff first. Hold on. We don't have our soldiers.
Our soldier spawn.
I'm big door for heals.
Lobby.
Watch for sniper spire. Okay, bullshit right now.
I don't
I'm buffing our
see any
soldiers, and then we're
classes.
gonna go.
Okay,
Their demo might be in water.
leave it. Or
Hold on,
main.
hold on.
There's some lower.
What are we doing?
I'm buffing that, and
Where
then
are
we're
we
going
going?
lower.
Okay.
Lower main with demo scout.
I'm
Leave
leaving.
it. Not
Stop, bro.
Numa,
Yeah.
just flash me
Let's
through.
go.
I'm
Water
in
is trapped,
water.
it's trapped free.
We've
Okay.
I'm
You
clear.
dead. Oh,
Shoot,
Demo's
Super's gonna be
Demo's
top
in
right.
water.
Yeah, I just told
I
you.
think he's
How is
gonna
there a
stick his top
pyro
point.
behind
I don't
you?
know. I guess he pushed.
Demo's hurt on
What's
point. 21 on that guy.
Scout's hit.
I'm
I
sniping.
thought you just meant he had a trap on it.
What? What?
That flank pyro doing work there. Even after Banny just went absolutely massive on that mid, just killing two people on his own basically, and surviving. That's just absolutely nuts. But yeah, that last hold was pretty good here. Yeah, we see Paddy on sniper, see if he can do something with 150 ping sniper rifle here. Looks like Nerd Ray Perilous is about to jump in here. Actually, there's a soldier in big door. It's gonna get taken down pretty easily. That was Clockwork jumping in, and now it's just a matter of whether or not the Americans can get out in time. Yeah, Project, they're out. Actually, there's a backup going on, so they might think about doing something. Cos actually pops Uber. It looks like Captain was not prepared for that Uber. But he's on to Ninja Nick, and actually, Cos hits him with an arrow. So eventually, Captain just, oh my god, he's still not dead. He gets 3 kills, and now there's a scout behind with the melee. And eventually gets taken down. What a bomb in there by Captain. Oh, and a big air shot too. And double
the
air shot.
arrow.
Oh my god. Crushed. Oh,
Wow.
wow. Captain just not dying there. That's incredible. Now they're actually in onto the medic too. That was Draken the last jumping in. So Kid just has to point sticky. So if they just get people onto there, they almost can't lose this. Yeah, there you go. So great play there by Captain. 3-0. It almost looked like the Americans were able to get around there, but no.
Yeah.
So close.
Let me see some Bible thumps in Twitch chat there for that heartbreaker round. North American tears. Oh my god, PJ Salt. But huge turnaround there from the Europeans. Captain unleashed, and we're on to middle number 4. It's 3-0 Europe. It's like roles reversed here. with the server switch up. And we're going to see Drag jumping onto the nipple with Captain there, but it's actually Ast who goes down first to Banny. North America with the little man advantage here, but it's pretty even in terms of the health. Europe are just throwing players into the meat grinder there. Now it's Pootis, Thalash and Cost, the last players remaining.
Behind. Wow.
Oh, he's shut down this time, Paddy. He's wise to his games now. And Banny's in deep here. Cost gets the slice onto him. He's going to pop off there. He waited for a second to see if he could surf the meat shot or survive, but he does in fact pop off. And we do see Ass just streaming forward there in the respawn and dying instantly, but Cost survives here. So not as bad as it could have been, but still a huge Uber advantage here for Ninja and North America.
Yeah, the Uber is still in full effect. Like, he got out with the Uber, but did use the Uber to get out. So it's still a huge advantage that they'll have to deal with. Protech will just come streaming in. It looks like they're going to go top left through Shutter, and just going to take in 2 scouts here. And yeah, they're already in. Cos is way back though. They won't get him, but they have Paddy in the water already. Does take down Kata, so now there's no way they can stick it to point. But so far, Protech has not been able to actually get onto the point there, and oh my god, the scouts are just cleaning up. So you can really see how just the hyping team will always just consistently lose these big DM fights, where they should have this big advantage, but no, once again, the Europeans will be able to just push out here and take second pretty securely while the soldier spams out big door.
Going back to like that previous last push in the previous round where they had like the huge Uber advantage, whenever the North Americans went in, like we were listening to their comms, but once the Uber happened, they just seemed to assume that they had won the round. Like there wasn't really any clear plan what to do after the Uber, and it seems like that's where their pushes are falling down. But right now, Europe with the slight Uber advantage trying to work their way in through choke. Ninja Dix sitting well protected on the other side. He will get his charge up, but there's the frag coming in as Ast and Thalash combine to take out Banny. So Collar, rest in peace right now for Fruitech. The force comes in first here for Europe. They've managed to get that pop off onto Ninja. Here comes Cost popping up his own Uber. He's leading forward with Drak and Kadis, but they can't really cover the distance. And they're actually a man down now in terms of the advantage. Paddy's around underneath. Oh, focus down.
Yeah, it looked like Protech were really looking to go in as that scout bought a bunch of time and took up a bunch of attention behind them, but he just got killed off so fast they weren't able to do it. And now it's actually Ass that's on the flank and taking up a bunch of attention. So looks like the Europeans will be able to take this point just extremely easily, while the both soldiers from Protech hold up top. They could actually get the soldier, but they're not hitting their rockets. So it looks like they're even going to have to concede a lobby here. Actually, Kadis overextend and Thalash, so just 2 picks here already, and actually a tiny Uber advantage coming up from Protech too. Banny is just rushing down people in big door, gets asked. So I think Protech will have actually manages to pull it back here and take second. Great play by them.
Well, this is crazy. Huge man advantage and Uber advantage as they move through here. No heals in the field right now for Europe with Cost going down there. Captain is hiding on that little ledge. He tries to drop down, but he's slightly off time there, and Mimi cleans him up quickly.
Oh, Clockwork was trying to shoot Thalash, but Thalash was jumping above some small ledges and stuff.
Kadis is actually behind on middle on their side on the floor, trying to spam up there, waiting for his opportunity to deny that cap, but they do just turn around. Their spider sense was tingling, and no demo man up right now for Europe. And still this Uber in the tank here for Ninja Nick. He does have to face off against the sniper of Thalash, but he's being spammed out. Thalash does hit up Paddy.
Yeah, that was on the scout though, who was popped. And Captain and Cost just go down instantly to this Uber. So I think this is the time where the Americans finally make this happen. They don't have second yet, which is a huge deal. So the push on last will be delayed, but they've gotten so many picks so far that if they just keep up this momentum, they can just keep on steamrolling. And it looks like they will be able to do just that. It's the scout and soldier jump onto the point, and we got the first round for the Americans here. I think I predicted 2 rounds. So go me. I believe just 1 more round, American. Make this interesting.
Get your excuses ready, Europe. You know, this is the start of the North American comeback. Oh, it's just a mixed team. The Pings. It's not our favourite map. Boo-hoo.
Look at Kate is so aggressive, actually. Oh, take that move straight away. Wow. That was a really interesting jump there by Kate. I think he's using the booties to be super fast and healthy. He jumps up there. We actually see now Protech just sort of jumping everyone into big door and getting the medic. and then having the rest of the team cleaned up. Banny and Ninja Nick will actually manage to escape, so as long as they don't get blindsided and picked off, they will have an uber advantage to either retake or pressure the Europeans out of second, or just to retake mid.
A little bit of insight here from Twitch chat. XOTF2 says, funny thing, everyone in EU is on-classing and NA has 2 off-classing.
Yeah, but it is like they're doing the ping off classing here. So
The Lash comes up from the drop down there, the old Boston Basher, and gets the med pick there. So no heals available for North America, as EU just seem content to sit back and mop them up. Free State's thinking of going in, but as he sees Paddy die underneath, he knows there's no distraction, he can't just go straight in there. And Europe now stabilising and ready to push forward. There's still 2 rounds in the lead here with less than 13 minutes left.
Soda actually gets spotted there by Drac. He was hiding up top. That was Free State. So weak. Eventually gets spammed down. So nice game sense there by Drac, just completely sniffing that out. It's actually, I think it's really interesting to see both the normal scouts from Proyotech playing Soldier. It's kind of fun to see. I don't remember ever seeing Clockwork play Soldier, other than like pickups or whatnot. So it's always sort of fun to see. And Free State, I have only ever seen play Scout. But the Uber comes in for the European too. They haven't actually managed to do a whole lot with it. They get Banny, but this heavy up Free State is still up, just doing a ton of damage, just chewing up everybody. Ast finally gets him, but I think it's too little too late here. But actually Ninja Nick does go down to captain, and nope, I spoke too soon. The Europeans just barely managed to get this push to work, but that was not a very good push overall.
Not great. In fairness, last time Clockwork played Soldier, when they threw the Season 22 playoffs was, and caused the death of Proyotech, so we might be seeing that again. Teamfold incoming, but right now Europe 4-1 in the lead here, onto middle number 6, and it's Captain bombing up top. Gets denied by Free State though. Both soldiers trading rockets, but it's Captain who goes down with the follow-up from Muma. There's Free State going down, and Muma dies as well, so no Demo Man on the field here. And EU just going full force into them at choke. They've isolated 2 more frags here. Clockwork's gonna go down, but catch it! Nice air shot there onto Ast. He does go down eventually. Ninja Nick thought he had survived, but the Lash just ignored the action in the middle and went straight for that med pick. So a complete wipe coming in there, Beer.
Yep, and Kost didn't die either, so it's actually, they've already taken second here, the Europeans. So no mercy here at all. They just want to take these points as fast as possible and just push in as fast as possible. It looks like the Americans will have full buffs to sort of contend with here, but we see no off classes so far, which is, oh wait, never mind, we have Free State on heavy, but no Pyro. Pyro does suffer a lot from ping at disadvantage, so that might be why they sort of don't want to run a Pyro. But let's see where the Europeans go from. They look like they wanted to go river, but they might have rotated around. Yeah, now Kost is in lobby. So the Europeans, they're taking their time. The Indian League is on 50%. So still plenty of time to work with. And look like they're going to go Shotter here with a Scout and a Soldier. Yeah, just straight away, forcing everyone back here. But the Heavy, once again, they're just going to ignore the Heavy. It's so weird. But they got a ton of time at the point. That's going to cause everyone from Protech to just drop down there, and wow. Just barely going down there. Muma calling GG, but I think this is European rule set, so I don't think it's over yet. Just kidding. GG, shit game. Yeah.
Let's hear those NA comms on the way to minutes.
Where are we going, right or left?
I'm gonna go left.
Okay, I'm rolling out choke, or everyone go left.
Demo stop right.
Coming left.
Soldier's floor, I'm shooting at him.
My build down.
They went up their side, Soldier's under.
Scouts are
Matt's on,
Scouts
Matt's in.
are
I'm pushing her up.
Soldier on me
me.
and
He fell to the ground.
He's dead.
Demo's hurt.
Everyone
Demo's hurt. They took a lot of spam.
Soldier point to go home.
No, it's just us. I'm
Maybe
leaving.
one on us.
Alright, you're gonna kick off.
Demo's in lobby.
God,
What do
you
I do?
arrowed,
Open
lucky
one.
fucking bitch.
I'm gonna try and kill the demo.
Scouts are out on mid. I'm gonna kill him.
Demo's not in lobby anymore, I don't know. Demo's on 2.
Scout's full. I don't know.
Yo, I'm all in here. I'm going
Demo's
nuts.
at 50.
I am
Soldier's
too.
already on bats. He's at 190.
He's dead.
Oh,
I'm gonna force the med.
Counts
Med used.
44.
That's the Solar took 40.
Wow.
Behind them.
They don't have 2 yet, so.
Oh, what the fuck?
I'm up in
Scout
6.
on our bats.
5. We can hold ass.
This is holdable, man.
Yeah.
Fucking, I made some plays. Little baby clockwork.
I'm up.
They're all in.
Almost
Almost on point.
Oh my god.
I love Eurogaming.
God, he's such a fucking idiot. He just jumps through every push first. It's really the dumbest thing I've ever seen.
Are you upset, Benny?
No, it's just
No,
like...
there's a reason he's never gonna win anything impressive.
Alright.
Just upset he's not effective.
Are we
that
done or are we
effective on
switching
demo?
to another map?
No, this is...
No, we could just leave those comms on, but you know,
Oh,
I think
it's so
we've heard
good.
enough already. We've heard enough already.
Oh, I
Who
could listen
was
to
he
Benny
talking
cry all
about?
day.
Captain or
No, Cadus for sure.
Cadus?
Yeah. And then some big shots are coming in with you and never win anything. Oh, so good.
Oh, that's a stream highlight right there. Oh my god.
That was
Manny,
beautiful.
such a
He
nice
did,
guy, but you know, sometimes the teeth come out.
Yeah, he's unable to not take things seriously, I guess. But yeah, he did raise a good question: are we done now, or will we go to an Australian server or something to find out who truly is the greatest continent of them all?
I think Hafiko sets up a server in Iceland that might be the most reasonable. I hope we go back to the New York server or whatever. It's probably the closest to a fair fight. Like,
yeah.
But you know, I'm an NA fanboy. That's what it is. I'm biased, but there definitely will be a third map. Of course, we have to declare a winner. It would be no fun if it was just a show match and nobody knew who was the greatest continent, EU or NA. But the next map will settle all bets. And of course, we need a winner for Saloon.TF.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Skins on the line, man.
I didn't even realize that it was like actual things on the line here, but that's good to hear. That's we will now just have to set up. Like they will all have to change server. I think we're just going back to the first one. I think it was a fine server, and then we'll have to set up the relay, all that stuff. So that is what we have to sort of wait for. Oh, I should go get logs again. That should be easy, right? We just look at recent matches. Ah, Logs.TF is just such a good site.
You get the logs, and I will plug Hugs.TF. That's why we're here, guys. It's part of this Game Blast 16 kind of group live stream event. This is the Hugs.TF effort. They've been going for, it must be like 24 hours now, man. And we're just in here, just in the glory beater towards the end. But the charity that they're raising money for is Special Effect.
Oh, and we just got a massive $300 donation, bringing us up over $3,000, which means the Dr. Phil interview is secured. Oh my god. Nice Ash. Nice _ Ash donating 300, was it pounds? Or King Sterling or something. I don't know my European currency, but that is massive. Hopefully we can hear any commentary or any comedy submitted to the law.
Start submitting your questions for Dr. Phil there on Twitch chat. You know, maybe our stream admins can keep an eye out on that. Like, you know, such a range of things you'd like to ask Dr. Phil, but that is definitely something to look forward to. So work being done here with this EU versus NA show match. We still don't know who the best continent is, but we know that you guys, the Twitch viewers, are incredibly generous. Keep donating and keep that total rising. If you can get up to 4K, Dr. Phil will spit bars live on air.
Oh man, it's gonna be huge.
Danish rap, it's happening.
Yeah, we have a loud and vibrant rap scene in Denmark, and I'm sure Dr. Phil is willing to share all of his favorite songs with you.
I heard that the reason you're called Beater is because you are a legendary Danish beatbox. So, you know, Beater's going to be doing the backing track there, and Dr. Phil will spit fire. If you can raise that total up to 4,000 in the next, you know, hour, I think that's a pretty achievable goal, Beater, if you ask me.
Oh, man. Yeah, and of course, Admirable will be doing the backup singing. He has the voice of an angel. He'll do. So he'll be doing that.
I got a lot of soul, man. You know, yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
So,
I'll definitely. Did you see the logs yet?
No.
Yeah, I posted them in Mumble.
Too busy talking nonsense, man. You tell me, what do you see in the logs? What stands out for you?
I see Drak out damaging Captain, even though Drak is roamer and Captain in his pocket. So Captain, as we can all tell by that, had a shit game. The Captain only had 367 DPM, while Drak had almost 400. So Captain is definitely not a very good player. It's very easy to see. And then see Benny top damaging for his team with 6,400 damage. Once again, pretty overwhelming. Actually, the Europeans out-damaged the Americans by quite a lot more than the Americans out-damaged them on their server. So take that as you will. Protec did 27,000 damage while the Europeans did 6,000 and kills. There was 100 kills from 7 the Americans.
Both maps lasted about 20 minutes there, so pretty business-like, you know, very very swift. But I want to give a shout out to Clockwork. He had some nice moments there, hitting some fat directs. Actually gets 6 air shots despite being on that ping disadvantage. Tyan Drak for the most air shots on that map. The all-important stat.
Oh yeah. Yeah, who cares if he went 10 and 23? That's not important. Like, the important thing is you get 6 air shot on like 150 ping. That's impressive.
He actually totally slammed Drak at one of the points where we had like the team comms going on. He was in a middle on his own, and he hit an air shot and Drak, and then hit another direct from the low ground up on top. But we were deep in team comms there. I know the Twitch chats are very keen to hear what exactly goes through the minds of these North American masterminds, but all their experience wasn't enough to overcome the ping disadvantage, so we do have to go to the third map. The series is tied up 1-1 here, EU versus NA. We can't separate them, and it's going to come down to one more map on a North American server, because, you know, EU are good sportsmen, we're gentlemen. We'll allow it, and we're still going to win anyway, right here.
Yeah, for sure. Like, this is how, like, there's only one good way in this world to find out and measure which people are just the best human beings, and that is by playing TF2 in a European versus American setup. So this is what we're about to find out here, the answer to this. So I'd say the Europeans would technically have had like a small advantage by allowing it to be an American server, but it doesn't matter. Like, the winner will be just the best people, the best human beings.
I mean, it's well established, guys, that Banny hates idiots, but one thing he hates more than idiots is losing. So I fully believe that North America are going to come out here and give it their all. But it's not going to be enough because, you know, EU master race, man. We've got this.
Yep. So we're still trying to set up everything here. What map?
Or gully wash. It's not going to be some North American played map like Metalworks or whatever, or maybe Coal Plant. I know that one's popular in Europe, but I'm going to just throw it out there that the map will be Badlands.
It seems like a pretty safe bet. Like, you can't play a best of 3 in TF2 where you can pick whatever map you want and not play Badlands. It's just the best map in the game. Almost every good map that's come out since then has just been compared to Badlands in some way or another. It's just hard. You gotta play it, right? It's just a complete classic. There was actually a really good article on Team Fortress TV lately on the sort of the shifting meta of Badlands and how it's evolved, not as a map, but how the game has evolved to play around Badlands and how it has changed with unlocks and time. So that's very interesting, a very good read. I don't know if you read it, but I found it very interesting and informative, and also like a good throwback to how things were used to be. Very good.
Was that an Overwatch article? I might read that, but TF2, I don't know, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Does Overwatch have a kill feed yet?
It does, yeah, it does. I've seen it.
Oh my god, they're unstoppable.
I just want to see some vitriol in the Twitch chat there. I think I was sounding like a robot briefly. Lots of Mr. Destructoids in chat. I see Demul in Twitch chat. That warms my heart. I want to know what questions Demul has to ask Dr. Phil.
Yeah,
when,
I'm sure it's going to be something demo. Are you kicked? Something like that. Like those words, maybe not in that exact order, but it should be juicy.
Discussion going on in Mumble here about the STV. We still don't know we still don't have it set up yet, but rest assured guys, we will be having a third map. And all bets will be settled on Saloon.tf. I think it's probably too late to bet now, but it's still 1-1 here. Although
looks like it's finally up and we're going to Badlands. Oh baby.
If you're going to add up the rounds, I guess it's technically North America in the lead here. They did get that one round on the EU server. Does it even matter, Peter? Does it even matter?
No, because we're going to a third map, so absolutely does not matter. Oh my god, Pootis again in the Eurozone. So beautiful. It's so much Pootis though. I don't know if I can handle this. I don't know who made this Pootis bind, because I assume it's a bind of some sort, but it's absolutely amazing. It's a thing of beauty. It's just like an army of 4 heavies just Pootising around their own spawn. Almost scary. Like, it almost sometimes makes me not hate heavy. Not quite, but, you know, I'm glad you can actually have something positive come out of this class.
You know, competitive TF2 players, they know how to have fun as well. They are embracing the wacky nature of the game that is Team Fortress 2, and this European ritual, this is pretty much equivalent to like the New Zealand haka lining out here before the big game, trying to intimidate their opponents with the Pootis dance. If I was North America, you know, I'd be unnerved right now.
Yeah, like you know, you walk across the map, there's just nothing there, you don't know what to expect. You finally reach the spawn, and what do you see? Just this army of teleporting heavies yelling Pootis. Like, that's gonna send shivers down your spine and just make you think twice about facing this kind of opposition, you know? Like, they can't be normal. There's something wrong with them. Like, what are they gonna do to me if this is what they do to themselves, you know? Like, that's some scary shit. Oh, man.
I like the way they're all lined up across spawn and it just kind of dances around. It's like a dancing troupe here. I feel like I'm at a burlesque show. Kick those legs up, heavies. It's beautiful.
Man.
I know we are over the £3,000 sterling mark. I don't know exactly what the total's at. I don't have the internet connection capable of being a Mumble and opening a stream at the same time. John tells us it's 3,448. And I want to see that number rise. But I'm not happy with that. You know, sure, we're going to get a Dr. Phil interview, whatever. But
yeah, but now at this point you're supporting your favorite continent. So, like, if you donate, make sure you type into the comments which continent is the superior continent, and like at least a 3-word description of why the other continent is not the best continent. You know, just
I've got an
keeping
idea here, man. You know, I'm a believer, not really, in numerology. The idea, you know, that numbers have meaning. I think it's what you call it. But I reckon that you know, if the donation total is an even number, that means EU are going to win, and if it's an odd number, North America are going to win. If you want the influence, you know, fate, destiny that way, you need to make a donation. It could be a penny, it could be 2 pennies. But donate right now, man. No, am I selling that? Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great theory, and we've gone live, and it looks like it's an even number right now. And is that Europeans win? Is that correct, or was it the other way around?
Yeah, even number for
even number. All right, so Europeans are guaranteed to win this mid. Let's go. Let's hope you're right. At least a game here. Let's see. Drac is at shithouse already. He's getting ready to jump in here. I'd say Europeans go all valley here, but they're still just sort of waiting. And here he comes. The big jump in from Drac doesn't get too much done here, but he does survive too. So now he's behind. And Thalas is the first person to go down to Clockwork. His Captain jumps in now. There's just so many people bunched up. Captain could just kill everything here. Actually gets Ninja Nig. That's still a good pick. And look at the health on Froyotech. As Ass comes in from behind, he could clean up everything here. Yep, gets 2 already. But he actually from his own team. So far back, and Ass is now fighting the demo too. Gets him too. So Ass just being an absolute beast. And causes on his own last at the moment. Come on, Ass. Yeah! The big 4K. Numerology is working. Beautiful.
Unbelievable. I think he got 5. He got 5.
Oh yeah,
But,
you're
like,
right.
Koss and Cadis had just backed out. They were like, yeah, Ast is dead, whatever, but it's...
It was on last. Literally on last.
Ast goes beast mode. I was kind of underwhelmed by his performances so far. Like I said, he was the EU Clockwork, and there he just went ham with a stream highlight. Unbelievable. And now huge over advantage here for the Europeans as they push forward on this North American server. You know, we're at a disadvantage here. Wow, both scouts catching the same direct rocket there from Banny, and that's really slowing things down. Banny does get focused down, but it's just a momentary setback here for Europe as they get their buffs and start to move forward. They're not going to be popping off that Uber charge. They're just going to make sure they cap the Spire. And Beer, I'm going to remember about team comms. Let's hear what that European plan is.
Just quite chat, but
Can we go bottom left? He's still main.
So do I.
Someone with me?
Yeah, we need
yeah,
someone.
Just duel of us.
gonna walk in top right.
Demo some point, we can catch him.
I'm just
Demo's there.
using.
Second point, second point. They used. I'm rotating
Just
now.
weak, bottom right.
I gotta do a long
Oh,
rotate.
my
Top
God.
left, they haven't seen me.
Can we
Bro's
repush?
weak.
Can we repush?
Bro's 80, Bro's 150 as well.
Oh, Scout
Come
low
back
right.
to spawn.
I got 6 point, if anyone can go.
Dead.
Soldier behind.
Scout's top right now. 4.
Go to 100 and... God.
Medic died.
Got the sword stroke. Ain't even.
Med died as well, that's good. I'm spawning one.
That was absolutely clutch by Banny there, coming in from behind at the perfect moment, Beer.
Yep. That was actually a pretty good Uber exchange by the Europeans. They managed to get a pick and get out just fine, but then Benny with the surprise back attack. We'll see. The last hitting a nice headshot there onto Muma, so no demo to protect Spire. That's a really big deal. So we see this. Oh, people in the air! Come on, air shot! Oh, was that Koss getting the massive arrow? I think it was. Oh my God! Can you confirm this? Because that's absolutely nuts. If it happened, what I thought happened.
I'm gonna say yes. I didn't say either. But I'm gonna say, oh my God, what an arrow from the king of squirrels there. Paddy destroyed. Sit down.
Either way, he got destroyed for sure. So we see a small Uber advantage for the Europeans here. They're building Uber. I think they're aware of it. So I think, and they're already getting ready to push it. Yep, they're just going to take in Captain straight away. And here we go. Quick Uber. Perfectly played so far. We'll see, it gets the Pyro down straight away. That's Clockwork down. And now they're just getting a ton of kills. And I think this push could be it. I think numerology is just too strong here. But Nijinik barely gets his own Uber here. Manages to do the counterpop, but all the Europeans have the high ground at the moment, so we see Ass coming in onto the medic here. Can he kill him? Failing so far. No. Paddy cleaning up here. It's so difficult to hit someone who's right next to you on high ping because of you bump into them and you don't and whatnot. But that was actually a really good push. Just barely getting Uber there saved them.
You know what's stronger than numerology? It's the curse of the caster. You jinxed it, Peter. Right now. Oh, Captain goes balls deep into Ninja Nick, gets that med pick, and he's done that a couple of times throughout this best of 3 series. Koss with a nice little dodge there onto Hunter, survives the bomb in from Paddy, and EU did lose the Spire, but it looks like they're about to take it back again. Banny comes in and does manage to get onto Koss, no protection from there, and Thalash couldn't hit the important headshot. Does eventually kill off Banny, but his medic's already down and he's being bomb rushed here by 2 scouts and a demo man, and the Spire cap is denied, and North America now laying some contest here on the midpoint.
Yeah, they should get this for sure. Like, it's only Captain in the house and he's not gonna jump out and do anything. Actually, Cadis looks like he wants to might jump. Nope, he jumped the other way. That's smart. Otherwise, Benny might have been right in what he said earlier. But actually, 2 scouts are in right now to choke. And yeah, it looks like the rest of the team will just follow in and the Europeans will not contest it. So that's going to be not a free second point, but some pretty close to it. Like, they gave them a lot of space. And actually, a soldier jumps the point here, tries to force people off. Now Clockwork just has eye on this soldier here. That's Drak jumping in. That's so easy for Clockwork. Dude, like, he's not gonna miss that.
Now, this is a tricky situation here for Europe. They have managed to keep Koss alive. He's got 82% crits. He's calling for Thalash to come back so he can get this crits up, but they are facing off against an Uber charge. They're going to have at least 4 players up by the time this push comes in, but Cadis is just sticky in the point. Captain's about to get back in the field, but Ass won't be up for another 5 seconds. They're slightly outnumbered. Paddy's going down though. It is 5-on-5. The crits gets popped off. The Uber comes in pretty much immediately. And Koss is running for dear life into spawn as we just see Clockwork say checkmate as he steps onto the point and takes that first round for North America. But Europe having a much better game here in the North American server.
Yeah, for sure. Let's hear how the Americans feel about that round as we go into this mid.
Where are you going, Patty?
I'm gonna go right side again. What did they do last minute? I didn't really like get a good
They
idea.
walked up their
Demo
side.
point.
Demo's in
Right.
there, choke. He trapped it.
Soldier
He trapped
left.
closet.
Okay.
So,
Soldier might be
I'm
under.
coming out of house.
Scouts through shit house.
Soldier
Demo's
is
like
under.
on our mid. He took 90.
Demo's dead.
Soldiers underneath.
Med's gonna die.
Soldier's on me, choke. I need
Scouts in
help
our house full.
Scouts
Yeah,
weak
both
in their
soldiers on
house.
mid choke. Both soldiers
Scouts
on
26
mid.
on mid.
3
26
behind
on
us.
point.
We're not making their demo dead his trap, so he's just sitting fucking stickies on our house.
Yeah.
I killed their med, so.
Banny with the barely veiled contempt for Cadis there again.
Yeah.
Oh, the assault.
Oh,
High sodium
Clockwork got a
content.
nice headshot there. Eventually gets taken down, but hits a nice close range headshot onto Drac. Captain's on the point. Actually gets jumped by a soldier there. Misses the air shot. Both of them do that. So it looks like Europeans will be forced out. No point capture. Captain actually barely goes down there at the end of it. So just kind of a stalemate incoming here. I will predict. What?
Cadis with the sticky trap in the rock, I think, there on choke or somewhere. Just Gibbs 2. Rest in peace, Banny and Free State. If only we had captured that on comms.
Oh yeah. That was for sure all luck. We see Cadis is in there, just standing on top of this barrel as the rest of the team just leave him for dead, and Clockwork just kills him while he's standing still. And now Drac goes in, so this Uber advantage is really weird. Like, they could still contest mid if they want to, and they do. So they're just gonna pop this Uber up, but if they don't get Ninja Nick, then they're just gonna be faced with a sort of a counter Uber coming in straight away. And now Soldier actually jumps in. That's Patty. Gets spotted though by Ast and gets completely shot down. So that's a pick before the Uber can even come in for Protek. And now Ast is on. Thalas is onto the demo, who does get taken down with the help of Drac. So no Ubers have been popped yet, but I don't know. This is kind of a weird situation here where we see a lot of people are up, but everyone has just sort of retreated, and they don't want to force them to use Uber, even though they were sort of in a situation where they could have.
Yeah, it was a pretty 50-50 call there to go in. They could definitely buy time for their spawns to come up for the Europeans, but they had to sacrifice the Uber, so they needed to get like a little man advantage, but the frags were coming in evenly, so Ninjanik had the protection. He's able to hold on to this Uber. Clockwork's playing sniper, but Thalash is in behind and takes down Muma, so no Demo Man here is going to make it easy for Cadis to come and contest that Spire. Drac and Captain able to jump up there as well, and EU are going to hold on to the Spire. Ninjanik's coming forward with his Uber, but Koss almost has his. Captain
Priest is on the point. Oh, he actually jumped off to get a scout pick, but he gets Uber too, so this Uber could do a lot of stuff. The first iteration of the Uber gets actually blown back by Cadis and Stickies, and everyone will get out alive. So if Koss can actually get out alive, yeah, Patty gets taken down by Cadis there with the high ping Sticky and Pipe. And then Ninjanik getting a pick there as well. But Koss survived with full Uber, so that's really important, and that should prompt the Europeans to actually push out. But they will have to run into the Clockwork Sniper, and that's really uncomfortable to do. And actually, the last goes down to a pipe. So I guess they're just gonna hang back, not push out. It's kind of you dumb brute. Oh, Muma is mad. Muma has seemed pretty mad the entire time. And actually, the Europeans will go out to drop down. They spot Patty, who will almost certainly go down here, or maybe not.
Oh, look at this 3 going behind. Muma's going the last with Banny and Free State, but there's 2 players waiting for them. Drags up top. He's taking his eye off the point though. Koss has to run in there to try and just deny that cap, but they seem to be holding on though. That point is nipple hairs away from being capped. And Banny's waiting for the med pipe to respawn in lobby, whilst Cadis single-handedly contests Paddy and Ninja Nick there to try and deny that Spire. Cadis does eventually go down, but they've given away their positions here. They do know where both these North American soldiers are, but Thalash and Ast are too weak to contest. They have to go back. And now with the Demo Man down and the Uber advantage here for North America, they'll be hungry for a round right now. I think they can seal it out.
Yeah, they even have a sniper to look through main as they push in here. So if they just get one person onto the point at any time, the sniper will just have free reign to snipe them. Already got 2 kills. Clockwork even getting a sniper kill, and so one more round there going to the Americans. The Europeans, I think they've been playing really well, and it's actually a lot closer than the score would show at the moment. So that's that gives me hope that the Europeans will actually be able to take this. Like, they've gotten both mids so far. So let's see if the Americans can actually sort of mix it up here.
Mix it up. South America coming up the slope, and Europeans mirroring them as both teams set their pieces in position. Paddy's just waiting at the closet there to come through, and he's not going to jump, he's just going to walk in behind. He's got 4 rockets ready to fire off here. He sets up the frags for his teammates. They're decent damage. Cadis has been forced down into the valley here, away from the heads of Koss, who's just running. Oh my god! Oh, get outplayed, Paddy! Sit down, Grant Vincent!
Oh, why didn't we hear the American comms? This would have been the best. He actually is going to Uber here.
That was unreal.
Come out. And Koss is going to have to like surf up to the high ground here. No, can't get out alive. Muma just has everything stickied out. So both him and Falas go down. So easy Spire coming up from the Americans. Actually, like, people are still sort of fighting it, but eventually it should be an easy Spire Captain Internick with a big Uber advantage. It's going to be a long time until he actually has the Uber, but it will be like a 50% advantage. So we'll see. Captain's still really far forward, just spamming people out. He could get taken down here. He's fighting Clockwork. Clockwork is really scary, but they do get out with their life.
That was, I'm just still in awe of that play from Koss. You know, the mind games, like, Banny just assumed he was going to run the spawn, but no, he turned back on the wooden bridge and slayed him. But right now it is a huge Uber advantage here for Ninjanik, and North America remain in control despite the big plays. Uber being popped in through me, and Banny launches forward, does big damage to Koss, and Clockwork comes in from underneath to claim that medic frag. No heals here for Europe. It's only a matter of time unless they can find the frags. Already NA playing the point, and that's going to be another round here. Just follow up in quick succession. It's 3-0 right now, and there's still 17 minutes left to be played. Europe can come back, I believe. Does Twitch chat believe?
Well, I believe you should listen to the European comms here. Let's hear it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm just going house, fuck it.
I'm going for the collateral.
Second slow.
You play like
Almost
a
on
dick.
point. Pretty much like
He's got 140.
Munched up
Totally
hype.
one
The
time.
unusual.
Oh, this is locked down going choke.
Just get
I'm
out.
getting out. Okay, same.
I feel when Falas and hit shots.
I did 150. Solid headshots.
No.
Scout down.
There we go.
Got reset. He's gone onto Graybridge.
Going on you again?
He took 50. Oh, fuck.
Just 50
He's
again.
14. He's 14.
I can't do anything at them.
I'm walking in choke.
Yeah.
So I took 100? That,
Nice.
Double headshot.
Where are we?
That
We're
one's
in
underneath,
choke,
he's all
we're
right
in
underneath. That one's still underneath, can someone finish him?
Sticks. Oh, one sticky.
Good
He
thing we had
leaves
the sniper.
stickies
Scout's house.
everywhere.
Scout maybe.
They still had Uber.
Soldier behind. Oh, what the fuck?
Cover's behind.
They were in a house.
Dude.
I've gone on the flash
I'm
so
going to Spire
much,
team.
and they singled. Just kite, yeah. He's chasing you. You can go
Of course he
forward,
is.
go forward.
Yeah, I'm like kind of behind.
Wait.
Just gonna know that. Come on.
Scout block. That's
Medic
50.
took one.
There was
Sniper's
another
aiming us.
back.
Sniper here.
Medic dead.
I'm coming now, I'm coming.
Never back arrow.
Top is dead.
Don't need Spire.
I need one choke.
Scout was reset. I'm fucked up.
Controlling trash though.
Choke.
Wait.
I think that
Soldier
man.
behind,
Sticks
soldier
forward.
behind. You should fly.
It's dead. Oh. Wow.
And he's just getting murdered. Oh, now
Yeah,
you get
that
murdered.
That's all left.
Yeah, everyone wants to have arrows, but you're a sniper, so I don't care.
Oh, but
I
it's
believe
like,
it's fun.
6 for sure.
Okay, that's
We have
I
a
made it.
80 ammo.
Okay, I need ammo as well. Save me the top ammo.
He's got
Someone
sent. What the fuck?
Nice.
Just go top left when we got it.
Top
Yeah,
left.
kill
Yeah.
Parker.
190.
Point.
Scout's on
Yeah.
main. I'm dead.
Oh.
Guys pushing me.
50. I'm just going
Did
long.
you ignore me?
I'm with you. Flash me, flash me, flash me. Second
We
point.
just weak.
From second point, ass point.
Nice.
Juicy.
Oh, nice.
Sniping again didn't work.
Oh god, what this?
Bullshit.
That was a pretty incredible passage of play, but Banny kind of throwing Ninjanik under the bus there. Like, they went for that big Uber play from behind, then he left him alone on the side of Spire for Captain to pick up that frag. Then he jumps in from behind and gets absolutely slammed. He's being called out on the EU bombs. Step it up, Banny.
Yeah, Captain played really well. He did so much. Got behind, got the medic pick, got the air shot. Just complete carry there by Captain. As Falas is just playing Permo Sniper now because, well, if it worked once, right, it's gonna work every time. So here we go. Captain actually once again jumping in and getting a lot of work done. Cost goes down to Banny though, so it's Cadis and Drac, and unless they make something miraculous happen, nothing will happen. But actually, okay, we see the jump in here on from Drak, but doesn't even hit a single rocket. Maybe hit one rocket on Ninja Nick, but doesn't get him. Sad boys.
Captain would have got that men pick. He's had a high success rate with his solo bombs versus Ninja Nick, but Ninja Nick survives and has this full charge here for his North American comrades. We see the pyro from Ast. He's actually shown his hand, so and he knows there's a pyro. They can try and execute a plan to deal with that. Ast denies him. Oh, he's pretty much denied the whole Uber, plus the loose cannon there, the knockback, spamming them back. The stickies are still on the point here, and Europe are sitting here with a chance. Captain goes down though on main, and Free State comes up, and he's managed to kill off the lash and put pressure on the Kata. Sets up that frag for Banny, and this is a slam dunk here for North America. Nothing Europe can do, and that's the response to that last round. 4-1 here, but still 13 minutes left, Peter.
Yeah, if we don't see a sniper on this mid, I think it could be pretty close. The sniper obviously not working out there for them at all. Cadis is very fast. I'm kind of impressed that he can do sort of this seamlessly. I couldn't tell you it had high ping at all. So he's sort of playing on his own side and underneath. And we see his own team go up their own slope here. So we see Drak coming in onto the demo right away, but gets taken down. But Ast is walking across the point. He's doing a ton of damage. And they should respect Ast on these mids. Let's see, there's actually a Banny jumping in here, getting Cadis in the corner here. And Ast is on 9 HP underneath the point. He's been called, but he has killed 4 of them before. Let's see, there's actually a scout though, and Banny with the nice rocket there eventually takes him down. But both medics go down, both spawn at the same time, both building Uber, so completely even here. Although, yeah, obviously Froyo got mid.
Why are you throwing the game now? They showed they had it, but took to take around there, and now they're just they're dribbling a little bit. You know, just wipe your chins there, boys. Get ready. Big game punts. Let's go. Captain getting knocked off the spire. He's going to jump up and contest Banny in an MGE battle. Bad directs. And Cadis gets the arrow from Koss there to save him from certain death from that Banny rocket. And Banny and Paddy both down here. No soldiers in the field for North America. Free State's pretty weak. And they're just kind of regrouping in the middle, but they're outnumbered, and Europe are just ready to go. I gotta hear these EU comms. Let's go.
It's in the corner here, it's in the corner here.
It's going left, Scott 80. They're standing really far back.
Yeah, mid takes so.
Good space.
I nearly got the med. He's skeeged. So does that.
Jump to the 100.
They popped. Bad Uber, bad Uber.
Play dead. Oh, I'm
really bad
need a flash.
So this they're slow jumping out.
We get the mid door. Cap and then go together. Oh shit, we're 4v4.
Over 3. That was like 100.
We shouldn't push.
That's nice.
Nah, yeah, help's kinda shitty.
Yeah, I'm reloading everything as well.
You build, Slash? Oh.
I'm watching.
Can you equalize the build?
I'm here now.
Oh no, you watch flanking. Yeah, Captain. Away. There we go.
So this drop down.
We figured it out.
Yes.
Just fast, come back.
These EU comms, super exciting. That was a bad call by me.
So hyped.
Wait for that Uber charge, and now they have it. And sniper on the field here for Clockwork.
It looks like you want to just send in Drak. Actually, Clockwork goes down, so if Drak just gets out alive here, they'll be completely fine. No, he just keeps going in here. Like, they could still push, but it would be sort of questionable. There won't be a sniper, so there's that much going. Cadis is sort of looking into to choke, but nope, nothing happening so far. They should just send in Captain. Like, it looks like Captain has just been hitting shots left and right. He actually hit a ton of air shots and everything.
He's going to get an arrow there from Koss to restore his health, but EU are playing against the clock here. A 3-round deficit in less than 10 minutes remaining now. Ast and Delash taking a peek on the flank there. Ast is dancing around here. He's managed to ghost all the way in behind. He's been called out by Paddy for sure, but Ast creating that distraction that Europe might be able to capitalise on. But Clockwork playing sniper as well means that they actually have a little scout advantage here. Clockwork has to hit shots to be effective. He's definitely capable of that, but Ast... Nobody's really chasing Ast here.
If Ast gets onto the spire, like, he will be able to draw everyone back. Looks like he's sort of making his way there, but he's actually fighting Clockwork along with the scout behind him. So eventually they do manage to clean up Ast. I would have liked to see the Europeans go a little bit more aggressively, sort of help him out and spread out the rest of Protech. But it looks like Protech will actually just try to go in here. I can't tell if they want to do the Uber or if they're just trying to make space for Clockwork. I guess they were just making space for Clockwork. Clockwork's pretty weak once again. He's on 30 HP, but eventually gets captain. So it all pays off in the end, and I think this is going to prompt the push coming out. It's still even Ubers. No Ubers have been used so far. But, wow, Project are playing this really sort of passively. I'm kind of surprised. Like, Captain will respawn pretty soon, and now they can't push on this anymore. Like, what's the point of playing Sniper if you're not gonna, like, push on it?
They're just infuriating them. They're just sitting back here. It's been really controlled play for the last couple of minutes from Fruyotech. Even whenever Ass was behind, they didn't like send one person to chase them. They just kind of played somewhere within the vicinity of their medic, and eventually Ass got tagged by Clockwork and focused down by Free State. But I mean, just discipline coming out here from North America and Fruyotech. They know they don't even have to push here. They're winning. It's 4-1.
Oh,
we do.
no.
Oh, a dropped captain and an Uber pop here from Costa. It's all on Drag now to try and make something happen, but he can't connect that second rocket onto Ninja Nick, and he's able to hold on. And this is what Banny's been waiting for, just the clear, very clear advantage.
Yeah. No, we see the last on Sniper actually gets Muma here before he gets taken down by Benny. So the Uber has been semi-successful. It's not the best one ever. Costed get out, and everyone is sort of just way back, and Drac just respawns. So Muma's so mad. It's so good. I think we should almost hear the American comms. I have a feeling Muma's going to be really salty.
Here we go, boys!
Above their shithouse.
Build free.
They have it.
Oh, no.
Demo peeking choke.
I'm at 6.
The banter in the chat here. The last shaking my head, 2 NA servers for EU event. We still actually do have the NA comms on, guys. They're just not actually saying anything right now. Because they're sitting here, parking the bus.
Alright, maybe bro.
Said something shit.
Yeah, okay, nice.
Okay.
Is there Scout Valley? You want to
he
beat
was
that?
just flicking me.
Yeah.
Their combo's still
I
holding.
need a little bit
closer.
more support from you, free on flank, dude, because I'm always like, these Euros, they love to just do weird, dumb, gimmicky
Yeah,
things.
no problem.
Scout in house took 50 on dive.
Took another 40.
He's hurt, another 50. I'm fighting.
I'm on
Soldier.
Spire.
I'm on the flank.
Demo's
I'm
on
getting
Spire.
knocked down.
Patio.
I'm with you, Nick.
I'm choking right
They're
now.
coming on house.
Cadis
I'm on
is on
Spire.
flank.
I'm
Cadis
jumping
on
in
I'm
choke.
on the Cadis.
He does.
Med used,
They
med used.
used?
I forced him on
I'm
himself.
with you.
I got him.
Where are they?
I don't even know.
Under bridge,
Okay.
soldier.
Scout's dead.
Soldier's destroyed in the air.
Nad's
One on
dead.
Spire.
Thanks.
Soldier's
Spire.
destroyed on
He took
Got
90
him.
on bats.
Soldier bats.
going lobby.
Dead. Scout was
Scout's
alive.
lobby.
Scout took
I'm right
100.
side,
He's
lobby.
dead.
Okay.
Go to
Destroy
last.
Wow, that was weird.
Ah.
That's points.
Definitely weird.
I had an opening valley, so I just jumped through when we killed
Yeah.
that scout. And I got on
That's
Spire.
fine. I just met up with Muma.
I was hoping for some more North American controversy there, but Europe just got mauled by a grizzly bear. That was tough to watch. And right now they are 4 rounds off the pace with 5 minutes left on the clock. EU need to dig deep here, and they're going to come out with the shithouse play. All 6 players coming through from the closet. Drax already dead. The Lash is going to go down as well. And Clockwork barrels into Cost, and Ast wins that 1v1 against the Hail Scout, then kills off Cost, and I think this could be all she wrote. It's starting to look mathematically impossible now. I don't know, Peter.
It even looks like they've just sort of given up on the your side. See Drac here rolling out on Huntsman Sniper. The last is on Spy. I did hype the last Spy yesterday, so let's hope he can actually live up to this. Come on, the last, please. Don't make me look stupid. Oh, he's coming out here. Yes! Danish spies are the best spies. I think I did manage to say this yesterday, so there's your proof. Best spy EU. Danes, all of them. So beautiful. But will it even be enough? There's a ton of Americans just sort of plowing in here until last. They might not... looks like they've actually started retreating, and Ass gets a pick, and that should definitely put a hold to everything. So even though it looked like the Europeans were just slowly trying to derp it away, the last went Spy and carried really hard as Muma tries to go behind and dies like an idiot. So,
You know right now, man, Muma's on Mumble like, oh my god, these Euros are idiots, even though he's the guy hiding at trash, getting slammed. Banny and Muma both down right now. And EU just chipping away at this cap time and at Clockwork, who's sitting on the jump pad there, hoping that the lass is going to peek on him, but he hasn't managed to find a frag with this scope yet. There's action happening in the house as well as Drag takes down Paddy, and you know, maybe a little bit of overcomplacency from North America. I'm not saying that Europe could come back and win, but they can definitely rack up a few rounds here in the last 4 minutes.
Yeah, I think we're going to go with the whole whoever manages to get the most rounds on the opponent's server wins this whole more victory. You know? So it's 1-1 on that count.
Ninja Nick doesn't have it yet! 99, he gets it just in time. He was at half health there, but there was no focus fire onto the medic, and what could have been a great push from Europe ends in disaster as Koss goes down. His teammates are scattered all around behind Froyotech, repping North America here. Captain's going to jump onto the point to initiate the fight there, and it's set up a little bit of distraction. Cadis jumps in, but manages to kill Clockwork somehow there.
Oh,
get the pipe! Oh my god, the pipe from beyond the grave kills off Paddy mid-aired, and Ninja Nick goes down during that as well. Koss is on the field here with the lash. Are they going to roll the dice and take this fight in middle? Banny already sees him coming. The lash goes down instantly, and Banny's giving chase to Koss here.
Koss trying to top kill. So close.
Imagine if he got that. Imagine.
Oh, like that would have been the second time Koss owns Banny this, and it would have been like something career destroying. Like there's just no way you can ever show your head in competitive TF2 again if that works on you. So I guess we're
even look there.
Guess I'm thankful that we didn't lose Banny there.
He doesn't expect the idiot plays. Clockwork has given up on the sniper rifle though now. He's playing spy and he's sitting here with the cloak and dagger charging up there underneath the steps of that Honda.
He's
lots of Euros on the flank here. They're going for the big backup play. They've got the lash on Spy as well. Spy's a piece.
They almost got Paddy there. That would have been great, right? But Paddy just crushes the Spy and the scout behind. And Koss is still trying to get these taunt kills. Not working. Sorry, buddy. And wow, okay, I thought the Americans were just about to roll into last, but they actually have to cap Spy first.
Oh, he had the stickies already there, but the pyro rollout from the lash was enough to push them away and keep his teammates alive, but so close to a 3k from Muma there. Clockwork's walking in with the Ambassador Uber Spy here. He's trying to dome drag. They do focus down that heavy. They're just on map point here, and they do claim that cap to seal things out in it. With the mercy rule coming into effect, 6-1 there to North America on the NA server, I have to say, Peter.
Yeah, and the Europeans put up a really good fight. It was actually a really good game, and it didn't end in the 15 to 20 minutes in a row. It was actually a really good game, and we saw a lot of really good plays coming out from the Europeans. So everyone's a winner in this one for sure. I'm not sure if we're going to do any interviews or anything, or want to look at logs, but either way, great Showmatch, guys. Thank you so much for playing. And I guess the North Americans show that they are indeed the superior people living on the superior continent.
Let's get a round of clappers there in Twitch chat, you know, for the teams lining out here today to raise money for the great cause that is Hugs.TF, part of this Game Blast 16. In a, I don't know, crowdsourced streamathon. There's loads of people doing it. But this one is to raise money for the Special Effect charity. We are putting together some high-tech solutions to help disabled gamers experience what it is that we love about video Wagos. I don't know what's going to happen next. Maybe we should look at the logs, Peter, you know, just for...
well, we want the Dr. Phil interview, which will totally...
But yeah, get those logs out.
I think I did.
I think you think you did, yeah. 6-1, I see it. Top damage, Banny. 13 air shots, 23 frags.
Wow.
8 assists, 13 deaths. He was going to town there. He did get slammed a little bit at one point, but overall, the stats on the map, pretty impressive.
Yeah, actually, if you look at the air shots, everyone seemed to have stepped up. Like Captain on the 8 air shots on the 100 ping, like that's crazy. And then Paddy and Drac also having sort of a normal amount of air shots, and even the demos having a few. among them. So it looked like everyone just got warmed up and used to the ping and just started playing out of their mind here. So the last map was the best one, which is exactly the way you want it. So I'm very happy about it.
It was a great end to our show match, you know. North America is still reigning supreme, but there's only one way to settle this, man. There has to be another intercontinental LAN I-58 summer. After you've donated to Hugs.TF, start saving your money for that.
For sure. That is, this is like a really good showcase of like why we need these continental LANs, because so many good players on both sides of the pond. And you just can't have actually a fair game. You have to be a really fun game, but as soon as they start getting fair, they become really competitive and very interesting too. So it's just so much fun. Very
I mean, if you just were judging it off the team comms, like, you would assume that the opponents here were absolute garbage. We heard some salty commentary from North America, and then the EU players equally ridiculing their North American counterparts. Plenty of banter and scene set here for hopefully a big international LAN come August. But we do have a few players joining us right now in the mumble. I see Pootis, Kos, and Thalash, EU representing here. Guys, your reaction to that show match? You want to complain about the pings? Now's your chance.
Epic!
I love ping.
That was right.
Clockwork didn't seem to be too affected by the ping. He even just like thought he'd play soldier for a while, hit 6 air shots, might have got slammed. Might have got slammed otherwise in the stats, you know, like 10 for 20 or something. But
yeah, but my damage was legit.
Had some big moments. Do you think that's a fair result, Clockwork? If these two been offline,
why not?
You think it would have been 2-0 NA?
Yeah, exactly. No, I don't know. It probably would have been a lot closer. I don't really know who would have won, but it definitely would have been closer.
We managed to catch some great moments on the team comms, and there seems to be like, a real misunderstanding, or the North American players have a real expectation of how TF2 should be played, and when they see these wacky EU gimmicks, they just lose their mind. Like Muma spent most of the game complaining about how EU players were brain dead, to paraphrase him. But do you feel that way, Clockwork?
Listen, can you please not make fun of Banny? He dedicates the most time to CF2 and is genuinely for the betterment of the community. He works hard every day to promote CF2 through Bell.
He really does, man. But you know, whenever he starts ridiculing Cadis' gameplay live on air, I can't do anything about that. He said it. I just commentate on it.
Yeah. So there's some stubbornness.
Yeah, I was kind of impressed that you could get your entire team. It's pretty early for you guys. Was there any trouble getting people up?
I think Benny was the only one who put late, actually.
Yeah, we had to text Benny to come up.
Yeah, Benny just really wasn't dedicated to the cause. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, but everybody else showed up. I woke up like 30 minutes before and I didn't see anybody really online or like whatever, and I was kind of getting nervous, but then about 15 minutes later everybody showed up.
I set my alarm for 8:45.
You guys pumped? Like, EU versus NA is just like one of those things in TF2 that gets people motivated. There's no money on the line whatsoever. It's just prestige and pride for the continent. How pumped were you guys? Like, obviously you were tired. We were listening to your comms a little bit. Are you normally more energized, or was it just because it's so early in the morning for some of you?
Probably because it's just so early. Most of us have like just woken up, so it was hard to get really super excited, but I actually had a lot of fun. I don't know. I was probably more energetic in these games than I would be in scrims and stuff.
Yeah.
We heard Clockwork saying on Process, I love Sniper. Do you love Sniper? Did they not let you play it normally?
I don't know. Every single time I play, I like to at least mix a little bit of Sniper into it. So usually if I haven't gone Sniper yet, I like to switch to Sniper. I think it was the last match we had in UCA where we were up 4-0 and we were pushing last with advantage, and I just told my team I was going Sniper. I hadn't played it that entire game. I just like to mix it up, get some experience.
Yeah.
Muma and Paddy, is this your first time playing against the Euros?
If you're not counting like a mix or two I've played on Scout, then yes.
I
So,
played a season of a high demo. Not really.
We're setting things up. We're trying to paint the picture here of another international LAN coming up in August. Has this whetted your appetite? Do you want to smash these Euros in person?
Yeah. I'm definitely looking forward to it.
Muma, are you game?
Hopefully, yeah.
Oh my god, the first confirmation. It's happening, guys. For your tech coming to Birmingham.
Definitely confirmed. Definitely confirmed.
Yeah, hopefully. That means yes.
Hopefully, yep.
For last, will this mean we'll actually see you on land to greet these guys? Will it actually happen?
Full tilt land, I don't think so. No, I'm going. Hopefully, everyone, including Salentus on my team, goes too.
Including Salentus, even.
Yeah.
I don't know. I kind of believe you when you said you were going, but now I'm not so sure anymore. But yeah, you just picked up a new sponsor. How much do they plan to actually sort of try to send you to lands? Is that part of it?
Yeah, the reason we were even looking for a sponsor is because the main issue is Sil doesn't have a lot of money. That's the reason he didn't want to go to LAN. At least he didn't have money to like throw to like away on LAN.
Isn't he the one that lives like the closest?
He lives, yeah, I guess it's like the ticket and PC stuff, but
Yeah.
the Perilous gave us, they've said they're going to give us the 6 tickets and pay for our accommodation. And flights don't really matter considering like we're a UK based team and my flight's like £10 basically. I don't know how much Ast has to pay, but they've promised to pay for accommodation and tickets at least, which is like the thing that costs the most anyway.
That means you can have a lot of spare cash sitting around right now, Thalas, to donate to Hugs.TF, right?
I can't actually donate because my card doesn't allow it. I tried yesterday and it said your bank doesn't allow it.
I just want to thank all you guys for showing up for this show match today to support a good cause. I know we still have Loris with us here on Mumble. I'm curious, what's next on the agenda? Is Dr. Phil coming in for an interview? Are we doing it?
I am here.
Oh wow, you're here. I see now. Phil's here on Loris PC. You guys might not realise while you were playing the game, but we had a little donation incentive if we broke the £3,000 sterling mark that there would be a Dr. Phil interview. The fans demanded it. Dr. Phil, welcome.
Well, thank you.
We understand that you have actually travelled to the UK for this event. Talk us through what possessed you.
Well, I wanted to go to London to see London, and then Tweak and Loris offered me to stay here, and then I've been staying here since last Friday, and been out seeing London, and I've been helping with this event, basically.
It was being implied, man, that you had chased a girl across Europe here, that you're here on a romantic adventure. Any of these young ladies catching your eye, Dr. Phil?
That is certainly not why I'm here.
Are you blushing, Dr. Phil?
Yeah, clearly.
Are you on camera right now? I don't even have the stream open.
I don't think so.
No, it's just an empty couch.
Damn it. Well, alright, Dr. Phil, I caught a little bit of the Lego game. They snatched the map there during the week when you weren't there. Demul playing Demo Man. Are you coming back to find that you've been fired from Lego?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm cut. What
Your
is
reaction?
it?
So what will they change their flag to?
I have no idea. Maybe an Irish flag? I don't know. Depends who's gonna. Well, the move is gonna try to claim leader. That's for sure. Still pissed though. I won't give him leader rights on the team on Egypt. Do
you think we'll see the classic, like all 5 players leave and make their own team, and then
like
when
the
did that
tutorial?
happen? Oh yeah, pull a tutorial. That's the one. That was good times.
Yeah.
What's the rest of your itinerary looking like for your trip in the UK, Phil? When are you getting back to Denmark?
Tomorrow, I am traveling home.
It's going to be emotional. I know we're coming to the end of the 25-hour stream. Sometime in the next hour or two, What's the atmosphere like in the house right now? You guys tired? You guys hyped?
A lot of tired people. Basically. Have people around me whining, oh, I'm so tired. Basically.
Have you had any shut eye at all?
Yeah, I passed out.
Nice. When did you pass out? Yeah, and is it on stream somewhere?
I don't think it was on stream. I have no clue. I just passed out on it, but sorry, saying goodbye to Perm.
There's some chat going on here in the mumble as well. Let me just read it out for you guys. Slash says TY for Showmatch. Very easy game for EU. Smiley face. Bye! Exclamation! Exclamation! John says wrap it up, please. Get out here, John. Muma says 2-1. Bye! Exclamation! Oh my God! Muma says Slash. So rude. You suck. Catface. ... John needs to go because there's an Ulti-Geo stream coming up, so I guess we will actually have to wrap it up. But Paddy also adds there, the Lash is giving me flashbacks to Harblue on Scout.
Well, that's,
oh God.
That's a great player, right? What a compliment.
Sure, I think it's a top 3 ESCA championship winner.
Yeah, how did we ever let this happen?
Danny and myself.
Do you think that Dr. Phil interview was worth $3,000? Is there anything else you want to ask Dr. Phil?
Yeah, go ahead if you want to ask anything else.
Dr. Phil, who is the worst player in LEGO?
Me.
Who is the worst player in LEGO apart from you, Dr. Phil? Call out your teammates, now that you're cut.
Well, I'm cut anyways. Who's actually the worst? I'm just gonna say the Mool, just for the funs.
Is it like cancer playing with the Mool?
Not really.
Showing up to play with that French land dodger every day, or 4 days a week, whatever. That must be pretty soul destroying. I think you've been let off the hook. No comment. Okay.
No. How much does condom pay you to not say condom?
No comment. Quite a bit of money.
Alright, who was the worst in the match we just watched?
The worst player, you say?
Yes.
I'm gonna be nice and I'm gonna say Bernie.
Ooh.
Oh, Bernie.
I'd agree with that, to be honest.
Barney did seem to be getting a little tilted at some points, but like his stats on the last map told a different story. But you guys managed to secure the victory. You did give away a round to Europe.
Mm.
We lost the entire map.
We felt it would only be fair,
We thought that was the beginning of the comeback, but then EU just continued to dribble. I don't know, Pootis, do you have any? Are you still here with us? He's been on Mumble, but he hasn't been saying anything. Does he realise he's muted?
Probably not.
Forget about it. Thanks for coming for the interview, though, guys. And shout out to Dr. Phil for raising that $3,000 single-handedly.
Yeah. Thank you all for playing in this show match. And helping out Hugs.TF.
No problem, dudes.
Thanks for having us.
No problem.
That was fun.
So, if we're wrapping things up then, I don't know, probably going to a music break or something, John?
Yeah.
So, once again, thanks for tuning in. Please donate. Hugs.TF.
Yep, keep your donuts coming. We're ending the stream soon.